Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. We have got a big London derby today. West Ham hosting Chelsea. It's a battle of two sides who have been horrific so far. So, yeah, should be a very interesting game. Chelsea with a few players back today, including the recently back from suspension, João Felix. Only played 60 minutes so far and he's still my favourite player currently at Chelsea. And obviously Reece James, I know he was back last game, but it's good now in general that he's back in the side.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, really strong lineup for Chelsea, and I think that's the first time I've said that as a Chelsea fan in a long time.
This is the first game also I've been excited for.
Genuinely brilliant to have all our new signings. Madueke, Mudryk, Felix, Enzo Fernandez all starting.
Yeah, but this inevitably sets up for massive disappointment
when
we lose 3-0 and
scoring like 57 minutes.
Bowen, man, he always seems to score against.
Or Zuma, but he's not playing today, so we might be all right.
We might be.
Speaking of who's playing today, do you want to do nice
well,
one
first I will welcome Exeter to the stream. Welcome, mate. Already getting in chat before we were even ready. And then Ryan June, welcome as well with the classic hi, full stop, great to see you, Ryan, on this fine Saturday morning.
It's a nice morning.
It is indeed.
A good game of football.
Yeah, should we look at those lineups then? That's the one thing the one tab I haven't got open on my phone. But West Ham, they are the home side. We're at the London Olympic Stadium today, the big Goldfish Bowl, and they line up with Łukasz Fabianski, the polling goal between the sticks. Back three of Keira, Ogbonna and Aguard. Then across the four, Soufal and Emerson are your wing backs, with a pivot of Rice and apparently Lucas Paqueta. Very deep role for him. And then on the right, you've got Bowen. On the left, it's Said Benrahma, Mikel Antonio leading the line. Of course, it's Rice with the armband. Strong team.
Yeah, very, very strong team. I do think defensively they're lacking though. Obviously, I think losing Dawson was quite big, and obviously no Kurt Zuma today.
Yeah, Aguard looks really good.
Aguard looks good. Ogbonna, it's going to be interesting how D does today. Tilo Keira has done okay.
It's been a bit erratic, hasn't it? I think also Paqueta in a 2.
Ooh, risky.
It could work though. He could be brilliant.
Going forward, it's going to work, but defensively could leave you a little.
When you've got a 5, you might be all right in that regard. It'll probably slot into a 5-4-1, so they'll probably be all right. As for Chelsea, it's a 4-2-3-1. Kepa Arrizabalaga, unbeaten in recent weeks. Obviously, kept 2 clean sheets consecutively. Has looked really good since the turn of the year. He starts in goal, and it's a back four of Reece James, Captain Silva, with his new 1-year extended contract.
Big news, that.
Benoit Badiashile, who has looked sensational since joining in January, and Marc Cucurella, a summer addition.
I mean, really, formidable back 5 there. Three clean sheets in a row. Can they make that 4 today?
Then in the pivot, you've got Enzo Fernandez, the £120 million man, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, which is
not
the greatest contrast ever. On the right, Madueke. On the left, Mihailo Mudryk. Felix is in that attacking mid-role with Kai Havertz leading the line. It's so exciting. It is so exciting.
It's very good. As I said, a defence that hasn't conceded in the last 3 games, and an attack that looks so lethal.
Let's hope it proves that way.
It should be brilliant.
Yeah, what do you think... What do you think about Felix and Havertz? Do you think it will be that way around? Havertz leading with Felix in behind? Or
but
do you
I think it can be fluid,
way?
It can rotate, depends on how the game goes. We saw what Felix did leading the line against Fulham. But equally, they kind of reversed, didn't they?
Yeah, well, it's a front three, Felix on the right, Mount on the left, or something like
that. But we saw it against Fulham, and if he hadn't got sent off, then he'd have probably proved his worth. I do think he will score today.
Ooh, interesting early prediction. We're only 5 minutes away from kickoff, so it's not that early, but interesting. Could still predict a Chelsea loss, to be fair. But...
Yeah, could lose 5-1. But it just looks really good. And it'll be interesting to see how it faces off today.
Yeah, all right. Well, we've got 5 minutes to kickoff. Anything else to add?
I mean, Chelsea the problem is, Chelsea looked good recently, but I feel like 0-0 against Liverpool was a decent result because it's 2 teams that are really struggling at the moment. Then the 1-0 win at Palace before that was all right. So I'm thinking the last 3 games kept clean sheets. Big win against Palace, that was needed. Draw against Liverpool, away at Anfield.
Should have been a win. Havertz's early goal was harsh, that was ruled out.
And then obviously the Fulham draw, I'm not too annoyed about. Fulham are a good side, and we gave them a good game.
Should have scored though.
But yeah, I mean, Fofana's big effort.
I think the biggest problem was that there was no There's no one to link up the play.
Yeah.
I think Mason Mount really struggled, but João Felix is back now, and I think he'll be able to play that role excellently. Very excited for today's game. Very excited.
Hack and take on the full pitch. Oh,
yeah, we'll have a look at chat, see if anyone is saying anything interesting. Predictably, we got a lot from XZ. I'm Harry, welcome to the stream as well, mate.
Get out.
Yeah, leave.
No, honestly, if you're a West Ham, I know you're not a West Ham man, but anyone that is, you are welcome.
I don't think Felix will score. I think he'll get an assist. Interesting.
I don't care. He's going to look good.
Yeah, he's got that aura.
He genuinely, if he makes 3 successful passes today, he's already done more than Mason Mount has this season. And that's how I look at it. Chelsea obviously in the lovely 3rd kit.
I never thought I'd say this, but if Mason Mount was to leave at the end of the season, I don't think I'd be too worried. I like Mason Mount, but
we'd have to.
Where does he fit?
On Felix on a pound.
If selling Mount at 70 mil means we can go and spend 140 on Felix, I'm more than content to do that.
Yeah.
In fact, I will pay.
I'll pay £1. I'm not going to fund the whole.
I'll give everything I can
Yeah.
for João Felix to stay at Chelsea.
But I mean, probably obviously we're looking at it from Chelsea point of view, from a West Ham point of view. Obviously struggling at the bottom of the table. 1 point ahead of relegation zone. A win against their London rivals.
I'd say both about 8 places off where you'd expect them.
Chelsea top.
Yeah, exactly. Roughly that. Though. I'd say Chelsea should be about 5 places higher. West Ham should be about.
But I think from a West Ham point of view, you need every single point you can get at this point in the season. They will take a win today. They'll take anything. They'll take what they can get today.
Another interesting dynamic, of course, Emerson Palmieri facing his older side. It's never easy to face your old team, is it? Especially one you won the Champions League with.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult for Chelsea today. You're going away to West Ham, a team that is usually good defensively, but they have struggled this season. Chelsea have got to take advantage of that, and with the attacking four that looks so lethal, has to take advantage.
It's a very exciting team seeing these very expensive new signings walk out of the tunnel. Just the kit's the most middle of kit C-tier kit I've ever seen. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I think the colour's really, really nice. I think the only reason Chelsea fans love it so much is because if you look at our other kits, they are abhorrent. There's a reason I'm not donning this season's strip today. Mainly because why would I want it? Yeah. But I do think I'm going to have to cop a João Felix shirt at some point, but most likely going to make that the 3rd shirt.
Yeah, it is a really nice shirt. But okay, London Stadium then is set. Predictions. What are we thinking? I'll go first.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to have to take a minute.
I think it's going to be a Chelsea win and a back four that's looked unstoppable recently. Doesn't look like they're going to concede, and I think it'll rain. I'm going to go 3-0 Chelsea.
Confident.
Very confident.
Fair enough.
João Felix goal, Mudryk goal, and a Thiago Silva header.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be too different. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Chelsea fan. Great to see you. I think it's only going to be 1-0 though. I think Chelsea look incredibly solid at the back, but this is away from home. I'm not going to forget that. I think it's going to be João Felix picking the ball up in the middle of the park, Havertz making that darting run, which the defender follows. It opens up the space for Felix to drive into. Brilliant shot. Goal from João Felix. That's my prediction.
I think this could be the one game.
1-0 Chelsea.
We've got all the players together. All the players that make this a brilliant team. And, the one game they're all starting, this is our chance to prove what we're really made of. And start to make that push into Europe. Because it has to be now. We have to start picking up points. No more silly wins. No more silly... No, it's not silly wins. No more silly drops of points. Has to be more consistent.
In terms of, obviously, from the bench today, Chelsea, I think they look a little light on numbers. David Fofana is someone I'd expect to see today, especially if Havertz is struggling. If not, keep Havertz on.
But also, just to touch on the West Ham's point of view,
as well.
A 3-0 loss could pile on more pressure on David Moyes. And
Could this be Moyes' last game?
Maybe. Depends how big the scoreline is.
Yeah. Because who they got after this? Arsenal, I think.
I don't know, but obviously last year, West, the fixture.
So they've got Tottenham on Sunday.
That's winnable.
But they'll definitely want to be winning by the time they get to that FA Cup game against Man United at the start of March.
What I was trying to say is that I've forgotten what I was going to say now.
Excellent.
Last year at the London Stadium, obviously last season, West Ham beat Chelsea 3-2.
Yeah.
But they are two very different sides at the moment. and two very different in-form sides.
Yeah. You mentioned there about Moyes being sacked. I think Moyes has probably got 6 games to prove himself. Mm-hmm. Then they go into the internationals. If he's not done enough by then, you sack him and you bring someone in to give him 2 weeks. But until then, he's got Tottenham away, Forest at home, United away in the FA Cup, Brighton away, Villa at home, City away. It's a tough run. But if you get anything from that run, you've got to be beating Forest, you've got to be beating Villa, challenging the cup, see what you can do against the other teams.
If you want to stay in the Premier League, you have to pick up points in runs like that.
Yeah, you've got to pick up something, especially since I don't think Villa look incredibly strong. I think Villa look like a decent side, but they're incredibly inconsistent. That's just all over the place at times. So, yeah, that's certainly a game you can get something from if you're on form and they're not. But yeah, 7 votes in the poll and chat so far. Make sure to have your say if you haven't already. 57% with Chelsea, the favourites with the Blues, the away side. It's quite close though, 29% for West Ham as well, 14% draw, so it's no landslide advantage at the moment. But yeah, Chelsea, to get us started here, it's João Felix over the kickoff. He will register the first touch of the game in just a moment. And we are now underway here at the London Olympic Stadium. It's West Ham versus Chelsea, the first kickoff of game week 23. The bubbles are quite the distraction. They provide a beautiful backdrop for this early kickoff. Benoit Badiashile knocks it across to Reece James, and Chelsea just looking to keep it calm from the off. Madueke. Back to Reece.
You see him, Reece said,
Chelsea
if that man goes down injured today, I will cry.
I will run to London to find out which physio has allowed it.
We will both just sit here and cry.
Badiashile across to Thiago Silva. How crucial do you think it is for Chelsea to have Thiago Silva on another year deal? That's really nice from Felix getting across to Mudryk. Sorry to interrupt you. Mudryk goes down. Brilliant position for a free kick. Lovely dart inside from Mudryk, and it's Chelsea free kick.
He has taken 3 touches there.
It's superb from Felix.
He's ran at Ogbonna and Keira, and Keira's brought him down.
Yeah, he gets the other side of Keira. It's so good. He knows Keira's going to go into the challenge. He runs across him.
If neither of them tackle him there, he's cut inside, another shot. Really good from Mudryk, wins a free kick off that. But yeah, Silva
has Felix on the overlap.
At points this season, he has kept Chelsea in games. He has won Chelsea games.
This is
hang on. I think it's really good to have that consistency, because if you got this season and next season the same partnership of Silva and Badiashile, that is massive. But I would start to phase out Silva.
You'd expect Fofana to be playing more minutes. You'd expect Cole to come back into the side and be rotating with Badiashile. I think Koulibaly is apparently already looking to be moved on.
In terms of leadership, he's massive. But you've got to start to, bring in, as you said, Cole, and Fofana, and phase him out.
This is what I'm trying to say. I was saying, who do you think will take the free kick? Reece James over it. And it's a poor effort. But
from that range, you have to get pounded.
Interesting, because
just looped over the wall.
Yeah, without Ziyech and Mount, who is their free kick taker? By the way, Antonio, the wrong side of Cucurella here, which is worrying. They've done enough to get back. Antonio still battling away. Chelsea do enough to regain possession. Now Reece James wants to play it out. Fernandes hits it into Antonio.
I think they are the two
Madueke,
missing
and now
pieces.
Chelsea are sat in their own penalty box. Kepa, this needs to go.
The 2 missing pieces of this Chelsea team are Ben Chilwell and
I come down this left. Yeah.
Bring those 2 in, and this team could win the Premier
Because
League.
you have rotation then for Cucurella.
Yeah.
Who can be a little bit all over the place at times.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek cannot start in a
Or
Premier
Zakaria.
League team. Oh yeah, I forgot Zakaria.
I think Zakaria is actually a better option than Kovacic because he offers a bit more defensive solidity. Yeah. As much as Enzo can play as the 6, I'd rather have him playing as the box to box and have Zakaria behind him. Felix, lovely footwork. Mudryk lets it run. Here's Enzo. Chelsea coming forwards. That's not a brilliant ball out wide, but Reece James manages to recover back and get it. Encouraging signs here.
Not a brilliant ball from Enzo. Still hits his target. Not a brilliant ball from Loftus-Cheek. Ends up in a new
West Ham. West Ham possession. Cucurella. Mudryk, and he knocks it back. It's past Cucurella, but Chelsea are able to regain it, and now it's just moving around on the halfway line. Encouraging signs so far. Chelsea not erratic in possession, looking quite calm on the ball. Felix releases Loftus-Cheek. Lovely drive, needs to get it across. But it takes too late. Yeah.
Got to score it earlier.
He gets excited though, Loftus. He just starts running forwards. It's good.
Brilliant
but
run, though.
Here, he needs to be looking left. Takes too long. Eventually tries to get out of his feet when it's already
He's just also, I think he's just got to like not fizz it, but
ball forward from Soufal. Bowen the wrong side of Kukurea. Badiashile does well, claimed by Kepa.
I was going to say, I don't know how he managed to get the wrong side of Badiashile there.
He didn't, yeah. Badiashile had him covered, mate.
Don't know why I tried to dink it in. Just go low and hard along the floor, and then let Havertz just got to stick his foot out.
Also in the WSL, it's 1-0 Manchester City against Arsenal.
Oh, that's massive.
Lauren Hemp with the 4th minute goal there.
Obviously, Arsenal dropped points at West Ham. Was it West Ham, woman?
Yep.
Who then in turn got battered 9-0 by Chelsea.
Yeah, indeed.
Was it 9 or 8? I think it was 9.
Yeah, something big.
Or 7. 7, 8 or 9.
On Thursday night.
Felix.
Havertz.
The problem is they can't both drop.
Turns out,
Havertz
looking for an option.
Havertz and Felix have both dropped.
Yeah, Havertz needs to learn that he doesn't need to drop in. He's a striker.
He's come deep there again. Doesn't need to do that.
Now we have no focal point.
Here's
Madueke. Lovely drive. Tries to find Havertz.
I was impressed with Madueke.
Falls to the edge, and Enzo goes a little bit reckless. Madueke does well, and yeah. It's a bit over the top for Madueke. I don't think that warrants a free kick.
I think it just accidentally just... Oh, come
soft.
on.
I think Havertz being there actually encourages the foul because Havertz just puts his hand on his back. Yeah.
God. Maybe a striker as well.
Loftus should have released that earlier. Yeah, 100%. Next said. Encouraging signs though. Chelsea haven't looked bad at all so far.
Yeah, no, it's been good first 5. Paqueta still down here for West Ham. I think
this would be worrying.
It's actually the landing, just landed on his shoulder.
He's not had a brilliant start to life, has he, Lucas Paqueta?
Not really, no, but he is playing a deeper role. He's not playing... Basically, who they look to the bench to bring on here, West Ham.
He hasn't got that creative freedom, that license
I don't think he's actually...
what he wants.
Is
Paqueta fine? No, Paqueta's down. It could be his shoulder.
Just lands on it here, I think.
Yeah.
Just that right one.
Yeah, it does. He does sort of go down in a heap.
It just falls on top of him, which probably doesn't help.
Wouldn't aid the matter, no.
It just falls on it, then
yeah, it does look nasty. Could be potential dislocation or break, but hopefully it's not too bad for Lucas Paqueta. It's require a bit more treatment. Thiago Silva's helping out, of course.
I mean, it's taking his time. I think they're trying to have a look at it now. Actually, they're feeling it. But yeah, 2 goals in 19 games from attacking midfielders. Really not what you want. Yeah.
And they send Souček and Downs to warm up.
Who do you expect to see on here?
I don't know, because Souček's really struggled for form this season, but Flynn Downs, is he the sort of player you want in there? I don't know.
Silva's helping out. Look at Thiago Silva. What a man he is.
Silva's just rebuilt him in arm. Good old Thiago Silva.
He genuinely, he's nowhere near the instant. He just walks over and helps to lift him up.
We cut back to that Loftus cheek chance.
He's just got there.
Yeah, he needs to release sooner.
Don't put it. Don't dink it. Why are you chipping it?
Because even if you kick it into Ogbonna, it's a corner.
Yeah.
But you run too close to the keeper. Or it goes through his legs and it's through to Havertz anyway. But it just takes too long, allows defenders to cover back to Havertz, and he kicks into the keeper.
It was a nice drive. It was a nice drive.
Yeah. Thiago Silva's brilliant in my opinion. He's the best defender in the Premier League. I'd say this season, 100%, yeah. Because before, obviously, you've called out the regular names. Ruben Diaz, he's been sat on the bench all of this year. Virgil van Dijk really struggled for form. So who after that? Because you could say the Arsenal defenders, but I think Thiago Silva's better than Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah.
No disrespect to them. I think they've been brilliant this season as a partnership, but...
Well, if Paqueta walking off, don't know if he's going to come off. My guess would be yes. Saying he's still holding his shoulder.
It's not a massive blow for West Ham. It's a disappointment, obviously, for Paqueta, and they won't want to lose any players, but he has struggled a bit for form. Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah, so he'll be coming off. And probably... I know he's going back. He's going back. No, Souček... I don't know what's going on here then.
Thomas Souček's still warming up. Makes sense. I guess Paqueta will be feeling...
He's got back at the bench. He seems to be in a rush to get on. I think Paqueta is going to try and play on. He's going to go back. Yeah, he's going to go back on.
Yeah. Free kick to West Ham. Lukasz Fabianski is going to pump this one forward. West Ham hope to get lucky from this. Kukurea heads back. Rice plays it forwards. Badiashile dominant in the air.
I think he's gone very under radar a little bit, Badiashile.
But I like that.
Yeah.
What centre half do you go while he's stood out? You don't want your centre half to stand out. You want him just to do the basics well and not.
Silva,
if you notice, like. There's certain positions on the foot which you shouldn't notice, really. Like your industrial central midfielder.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez. Look at him.
Yeah. Or Loftus-Cheek. That'll be both. I wouldn't expect to see much. Obviously, if they do something super,
it's brilliant. Felix is
in behind.
He's got to finish it anyway. Make sure you finish it.
That's a lovely ding. Oh, it hits the post, but he puts it in. Is this going to stand? No, it will not.
It's gone in, but just check it, just in case. It's a nice dink, hit the post, but it looked like Lee was headed for it on the rebound. I don't think he's expecting the ball to come through to him. He is mild.
Oh, it's close with Emerson, you know.
Let's just have a look at it.
The West Ham defence stop.
Let's just have a look at it.
He dinks it, hits the post, he puts it away though, so...
Let's just have a look at it, I think.
This could be very smart from João Felix. We've seen this before. John Joe Shelby did it last season.
He just ran through and scored.
Yeah,
everyone else stopped.
And everyone stopped, and it was onside, and he knew.
Felix is saying it's very close, but we are playing on. Yeah.
Goal will not stand. Don't think we need a VAR check graphic for that one. I think he's just off,
he's
yeah.
done the right
not
thing
far there, though. Not far off at all,
and he scored. He's hit the back of the net. We can say that João Felix has now scored a goal.
Well, don't stand. Don't think you can add that one to the scoreline.
Good tackle from Rice. It's a really good tackle from Rice.
Havertz putting the pressure on Aguadi.
Chelsea fans are going to use this as an excuse just to get people to buy, try and buy Declan Rice. Big tackle from Silva.
But I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't mind a Rice alongside Fernandes, but it's whether a deal can represent value for money. If we can get Rice at 60 mil, 70 mil, then I'm happy. But if not, if it's going to be closer to 100 or more than 100, I just don't see that as being value for money.
Foul there on really lost his cheek.
But, especially when players like Romeo Lavia and Kone, always forget his first name.
Ibrahim.
Oh yeah, Ibrahim Kone, Borussia Mönchengladbach. You can get someone like that. Then, yeah, I think that's a better option. I really like Manuel Ugarte, but if we're going to play a 4-2-3-1, you sort of want a more defensive option next to Enzo, not a Ugarte who tends to play box to box.
Good career.
Obviously, Enzo does have the ability to play deeper, but why waste
Felix,
his
really
attacking talents? Try to get it inside, but the pass is, poor.
Well,
Badiashile once again muscles Antonio off the ball. Reece James, Fernandes. Back out wide, Noni Madueke. Can he deliver? Reece.
This is good. Just West Ham very low.
Here's Badiashile.
Sitting deep and hope to hold on.
Cucurella back to Enzo. I really like how we look in possession at the moment. Enzo Fernandez.
It's got calmer. Because you got Conor Gallagher running around 100 mile an hour. It's nice just to have Enzo just pick the ball.
But when you have Reece James as an outlet on that right, rather than Azpilicueta, when you've got Enzo trying to pick out the pass rather than Conor Gallagher, it just makes a bit of a difference. And Loftus-Cheek, I do think, is a good footballer. But he's just, whether he's still Chelsea level, I don't know. He's spent too long not doing anything.
He's looked much better today alongside Madueke, James and Enzo.
Yeah, but I think if you put me and Enzo in midfield, it'd look better than if you put me and Milner. I think we'd struggle for legs. I think I'd be blown after 5 minutes. He'd be going strong, I reckon, but if we had to play full 90, we'd struggle.
Once you hit the 55th minute, you're about
that's knackered.
Reece.
With 2 DMs. Here's Benoit Badiashile. Felix. Gives it out wide. Mark Cucurella tries to find Felix, but the pass isn't stunning. We can just get that final pass better. Enzo wins it back high up the pitch. Has a shot. It's not bad. Just wide of the target.
Imagine all these attacking players and the one person that scores you a goal is Enzo Fernandez. Paqueta's down again.
Yeah, well, you imagine this is going to be the end of his afternoon. Enzo, brilliant.
Again, you have to ask the question.
Pouncing on that.
He went down for a lengthy time and they decided to tell him to play on. I don't understand the logic.
It's not even his shoulder there. It's like he stops and you could see him walking gingerly with his... I thought that was his ankle. He had his ankle lifted in the air. I guess he's just, I want to call it a day. Why did you sit down?
Just walked off.
Yeah, the ball had gone out. It's not like he was going to stop it because you've sat down.
Thomas Souček coming off, it is that right shoulder. You'd probably say dislocated.
And he's holding his stomach as well.
That's what you do. You put it in that position, don't you? You rest it like that.
Oh, right. I thought maybe he was hungry or sick. One of the two.
Just even right.
Yeah. Forgot to have breakfast. So he took a seat. Those fans when Enzo makes a 1-yard pass. Oh my god, this is an absolute gem. Eat your heart out, Bellingham. But yeah, Enzo's brilliant.
No, but you have to praise what he's meant to do. He's meant to make those passes. So when he does it well, you're going to praise him. I'm not going to have a go at him when he puts a wayward shot because that's not what we spent 120 million.
Got a feel for Lucas Paqueta there. Yeah. Makes his way off the field. It's going to be Thomas Souček in his place.
It's not too bad of an injury.
Yeah, if he doesn't put him out for too long, especially with West Ham's European run coming up.
Yeah. What happens now if a West Ham player goes down? Because the physios are in the tunnel.
I imagine they've got more physios.
Probably. Oh yeah, because in FM you have like 6.
Oh, so many physios.
That's a push in the back. No, okay.
I didn't have any.
Bonner.
But at certain clubs, it was quite horrific.
You went around.
I didn't. I just left him there. Thiago Silva, Reece James, back to Thiago Silva.
Just watching Reece James back in a Chelsea shirt proves how much we miss him.
86% possession in the first 15 minutes for Chelsea.
That's good.
It's a lot of the ball, and we're getting that match. We got it from Exed before we even got it from...
Exed's more switched on than BT. That is a poor pass from Cooper.
I imagine he's watching it on BT normally, and we're watching it on BT a little behind.
Probably. That point doesn't count.
Luis Enrique would be proud. Yeah, but I'm hoping... Luis Enrique sides are very much all bark, no bite. I'm hoping Chelsea aren't the same.
We've got the bark. Hopefully we can find the bite.
Sure. I think we spent 300 million on the bite, so hopefully the bite works. If not, we've been scammed. No,
definitely didn't. With a whimper, sometimes.
We had a soft little paw.
Yeah. Kukurea. That was the one bit of magic we might get from Ziyech where he blew moon.
Yeah, it's Enzo.
When we get to see Reece James for 20 minutes out with knees.
Kukurea back to Enzo.
You just can't find a way through this very low 5 at the back for West Ham. But once we get that first one...
Very deep, sat in this low block, hoping just to suffocate Chelsea, but it's not working so far. Madueke driving forwards. Here is Kukurea. Mudryk wants to drive forwards. It's a good challenge. No, that's well measured. Enzo.
After watching Felix...
Kukurea could deliver. Goes to Enzo.
Under obligation to stop.
It's a good ball. João Felix! It's 1-0. Is he on?
No, it hasn't.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's 1-0.
He is onside. João Felix scores for Chelsea. It's a brilliant ball from Enzo Fernandez. And my first prediction was João Felix was going to score. My second was Chelsea going to win 1-0. So far, I'm on the money. João Felix scores for Chelsea. Chelsea 1, West Ham 0. Things you love to see. There's going to be a bit of controversy here regarding Bowen and the challenge on him from Mudryk, but I think the challenge was completely fair.
And we're under no obligation to stop the play.
Unless it's a foul, but I don't believe it is. He's won the ball.
No, he's won the ball.
So he could do one.
Hang on, who's on vote? It's Anthony Taylor. Then we're
gives it to Kukurea. Kukurea knocks back to Enzo. Enzo, it's a brilliant ball. It's a brilliant bit of movement from João Felix. And as part of his 0.6% ownership in FPL, I will take that all the way to the bank.
That is absolute brilliance.
Yeah. Another West Ham player down there again. Hopefully, Jared Bowen is alright.
It was a very simple fish. And
João Felix, whoa, João Felix, whoa. He came from Portugal and he hates the Arsenal.
Come on, finally. We've got an actual striker.
We have someone who can score goals.
Because that's Kai Havertz. He tries to head that and it just trickles past the post.
That man is different. Gravy. 140 mil. Buy him now.
I was expecting to see him on the phone. Yeah. Get that deal done.
He's leaving. He's getting on a plane.
But again, it shows it. If he hadn't got sent off against Fulham, we would have probably beaten Fulham at home and Liverpool. Because he just has that, just gives us, that extra edge. But early lead for Chelsea.
And what a ball from Enzo Fernandez.
And that's why you need players like that.
He just completely unlocked the West Ham defence with one pass.
Exactly.
One pass
when
at
you
a time.
haven't got the key, you need a player like Enzo just to pick the lock.
Yeah, or to find another route round.
Yeah.
I don't know why constant analogies on today's stream, but I'm loving it.
Brilliance from Enzo Fernandez.
You're in a flower of just constant analogies.
That's why he's a World Cup winner.
Yeah, and he played with Messi.
Let's go get Messi.
That's right, we've got Madueke and Mudryk. We've got enough we're forgetting with them.
And that has gone off.
Yeah, so if I couldn't quite get to it.
Pretty cool, he hit the ball on the cone.
It was amazing, yeah.
And again, though, just like the ball, it was made by Mudryk. Yes, he lost the ball, but he then won it back. Ball falls
completely fair.
Ball falls to Enzo. He turns. He scores. Bowen slips over there. Yeah. But again, Enzo Fernandez there to stop him.
And now Chelsea can come down this right instead. Reece forwards. into Madueke. Madueke feeds it into Havertz. Havertz, the touch isn't great, but he manages to get it off to Loftus-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek is good. That's really good.
Still fighting, but he's done too much, and now Chelsea...
That is the difference between Felix and Enzo, and then Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Havertz. Here's Bowen.
Cucurella stands his ground. It's a good block.
Good defending.
From Mark Cucurella.
People say Cucurella can't defend. He can. He's just erratic sometimes.
I think, he's just struggled. He's been a little nervous as he starts to live for Chelsea.
That's a good catch, and the ball's behind him.
He's really coming to his own this season, Kepa Arrizabalaga. I think Graham Potter's reinstilled that confidence within him.
Yeah. It's really good to see, because again, we are now seeing the £70 million goalkeeper we bought.
I don't think he's our long-term keeper, but I do think he's a good enough option until Slanina's ready for the Premier League.
And then we'll bring in Slanina.
Next season, what do you do with Slanina? Do you keep him as a backup, or do you loan him to the Championship?
I'd keep him as backup.
Yeah.
Sir Edouard Mendy. Oh, that's Enzo just caught in possession there by Declan
But
Rice.
I don't know, because as much as he would... Obviously, I want him in and around the squad. That's a bit thing with Enzo. But
you can give... That was a DePaul type tackle. You can give him FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League.
Yeah, I agree, but would you not rather him have a full season of football?
Yeah, but obviously I'd go... Oh, hang on. Antonio puts it back. Header over Loftus-Cheek only as far as Declan Rice.
Tries to get the shot away. Loftus-Cheek does well. Just gets his body in the way. So Rice doesn't go for the shot. Who scored? Welcome to the stream, Rob. João Felix. Things we love to see. That's massive as well for his confidence.
But what was I going to say?
João Felix, but...
with Slanina, I'd give him to one of the teams that go down.
West Ham look better. Well, since Chelsea have scored, but they haven't looked the better side at all this game. Chelsea have been fantastic so far. Yeah. Cucurella, Enzo, Felix, lovely bit of play back to Enzo, draws a foul as well. Here is Reece James.
Coming forward, he's got room to work with as well. Plays to Madueke. Here is Noni Madueke.
Madueke, really lovely. Darts inside, trying to get a shot away, blocked by Declan Rice.
On the pitch.
Everything I've seen from Declan so far has been, it's exactly what I want to see from Loftus.
Madueke, so it's really lively, cutting inside on his left foot.
Yeah.
But the difference is, he's Ziyech with a right foot. So it means he's not predictable and he's not easy to tackle. And he's just that little more agile and quicker. And he's got a height about him in case we need to head it in. This is good play from Chelsea on the right hand side.
Havertz, Reece.
Cross
now to Badiashile. He looks so composed, Benoit Badiashile.
I mean, it does help you're alongside Thiago Silva.
Yeah, the most composed man in football.
Genuine, in the world, I've never met a calmer bloke. Well, I've met him. I've never seen a calmer bloke.
To be fair, he does get quite excited when we score goals.
He does.
I'm sure there's more calm people out there that don't they just pump the air and that's it.
Not even that, they just golf clap. Probably a golf.
No, they're boring.
Oh, actually, no. There's
a difference between composure and boredom.
But no, they make their quiet moments very uncalm.
Lovely ball forward. Havertz round the keeper. And there's the second. It's Chelsea 2, West Ham 0. The flag has gone up. I thought Havertz went a little early.
It was too good to be true that Kai Havertz has scored a goal in 2020.
It's a good finish. That was a really, really good finish. Rounds the keeper well. But Mudryk here drives inside, sees the run of Havertz. Havertz, he is.
Well, if offside wasn't a rule, we'd be throwing that right now. But
yeah.
I mean, unlucky from Kai. Oh God, Potter was giving it away, turns around, sees the flag's gone out, and tries to start it off by just rubbing his chin. No, unlucky for Kai Havertz. That's really good movement though, and really good finish.
Yeah.
We look like a football team. They're checking it, but
they're playing actual football again. It's very exciting.
I don't know how this would be ruled on. They are still checking it, but
unless they deem that his body is in line. I think his arm and the shirt might make it look like he's more offside. We're trying to justify it, but it's definitely offside.
Oh, boy.
Let's go a quick look at the FPL. 7 points so far. Solid.
How did you know?
Solid game week. It's just what I do, mate. I'm an FPL connoisseur.
Oh, ball's gone through. It's going to run through the Kepa.
If somehow Ivan Toney bags a hat-trick against Arsenal, I'm going to be fuming. No, but then Tony's got a blank in 2 weeks, so I will still be the connoisseur.
And Felix can still score a hat-trick.
Upper TFC, welcome to the stream.
He's
in behind again, Kai. Is he onside? It won't matter. He hasn't put it in the back of the net.
I'm sorry, it has gone up again. He's just got.
He's got the difference though between João Felix and Kai was instant.
The first goal, look, he went for a goal brilliantly. Second goal, he's got a few defenders. Oh my goodness, Mark's offside.
God.
Well,
No, he's not. No, he's in level with Soufal.
Soufal, sorry. But look at it. Just what's he do? He just falls over it and then doesn't shoot. And then it's just dear oh dear. But really
Doesn't
good.
look very graceful.
That liner's had a busy day. He's put his flag out at least 4 times now. Because Kai Havertz just keeps running. But yeah, really good
start. TFC went to the destroying wheel. It's been an exciting first 23 minutes. You know what?
Brilliant.
When I was looking, obviously we were doing the stream, preparing for the stream this morning. I think Chelsea might disappoint us again today, but they haven't. João Felix on the ball, lovely footwork from João.
He came for Portugal.
Dinks it out wide. Mudryk. Loftus Cheek turns on it. Felix can come forward now.
So good.
It's still with João Felix.
He
tries to play it forward. It can't quite get it through.
That was very ambitious. Mudryk's fast, but he's not the road runner.
Transfer news asks, so Zach said, transfers, it's over now, isn't it, the window?
Why is there transfer news in February?
Yeah, you're too late.
It's like the most pointless transfer.
Unless it's or Aubameyang.
Why did Pigeons keep
loan
landing on the
move
pitch?
to LAFC that he didn't agree to.
Antonio,
big stop from Kepa, and then he tries to swing it again and kicks it off the pitch.
That's why Chelsea still worry me, because how on earth has Antonio managed to get there?
Well, this is Kukurea not tracking Bowen, Benoit Badiashile having to follow Antonio rather than go to the byline with Bowen, and then, Badiashile stands his ground nicely there, but Antonio manages to kick it into the near post. Good job from Kepa. João Felix, what a baller, exactly.
So good.
Genuinely.
Brilliant run, brilliant
Such
finish.
a top talent.
But I was more looking at the ball from Enzo. It was beautiful. Just dink it over
Got
the
right.
top.
Can someone get these pigeons off the pitch? I've seen them
landing?
3 times now.
Does someone just put bird food over the pictures on?
Maybe that's West Ham's plan.
I've never known.
We can't stop João Felix, but the birds can.
Well, he's throwing gun, a flock of pigeons just land in front of him. Here comes Soufal down the line. West Ham again. They've looked better since Chelsea scored. Here's Souček. It's a great drive from the...
That's well dealt with, though.
And if West Ham have one danger, it's from corners. But they haven't got Kurt Zouma.
No, and they haven't got Dawson. So what have they got left from corners?
Souček, Ogbonna.
Yeah, but I'd say they're more at danger from the counter.
Yeah. I think Chelsea got to be alert from this. Bowen could be a good delivery. West Ham getting their players up. Silva organising.
Someone needs to stop the men on the keeper because there's 2 of them at the moment.
Maybe get off ball and someone marking. No, it was zonal marking today. Ball in from Bowen, and it is headed just wide by Tilo. I think it's shouldered wide by Tilo Kehrer. Didn't actually get his head anywhere near it.
Transfer news is mostly summer transfer news. It's not good for Chelsea. What's not good for Chelsea? Chelsea have got everything they need.
I do not believe any summer transfer news that's happening in February.
Yeah, but go on.
I want to hear it now. But...
We'll entertain you, Rex said.
They just that was actually really close from Havertz. Why are they doing it to Madueke?
I don't think they know what they're doing. I imagine it's the right back, and we just didn't look down.
Really good finish from Kai Havertz. Very unlucky, and a lot tighter than I first thought.
West Ham better attacking, but worse defensively since the goal. Yeah, well now they've got nothing to lose, so they're just pushing forwards.
And if they can respond...
Kukurea gets to the other side of Soufal, gets fouled, not in the eyes of the referee.
If they can respond early, then they can go back to sitting deep. Whereas they don't...
That was a foul, so if a goal wants to come to us, I'll be fuming.
If they don't equalise,
Soufal,
then they have to...
Good delivery. Bowen flicks it. And it's to Benrahma, and there's the goal. There's a foul... Oh, it's Emerson, the ex-Chelsea player. Holds his hands up. But there's a foul in the build-up there. Kukurea is definitely brought down by Soufal.
And again, we can be as good
as
we want.
Good dig ball forwards. No one from Chelsea deals with it. Full service in the back post. No one tracking the run.
It's so relaxed. It is so relaxed.
Yeah.
Everyone's too calm about it. And there's just so many things wrong. Too easy to let the ball in. Then how we let them Bowen unmarked, flick.
Marking Bowen, and then
watched it come across him.
Reece sort of in no man's land there, which is something you don't tend to say, but he's marking thin air while Emerson runs free at the back post.
But you can't, as a goalkeeper, you can't let the ball bounce in your 6-yard box.
Kepa's got to do more than that.
He's got to come out and grab that.
He just crumples like a piece of paper.
There, look, he's got to run, sprint out, jump on the ball, sprint out and jump on the ball. But no,
Or make yourself big, but he
Yeah.
goes to the near post and Emerson hits it across him. He knows exactly what he's going to try and do there.
And from a really comfortable position where Chelsea look the better side, West Ham actually turned up since Chelsea scored and they've got their goal. And I've lost my Thiago Silva clean sheet in FPL, I'm fuming.
Lost my Cucurella one as well.
And it's just, we're back to square one.
And my Kepa one.
You know, it's great. We've got the personnel now. We've just got to cut out the mistakes.
Badiashile.
And now West Ham are on us. And then we're forced to go long. And now
tries it forwards. Mudryk can't get there ahead of Ogbonna. And Badiashile's under pressure here. Don't know why he keeps taking it to the corner. He doesn't trust Kepa, seemingly. Keeps going out wide to Cucurella and putting him in
off. And the man who's looked so composed the first 26 minutes. Now we've gone. Oh, they're taking it quickly.
Soufal throws it into the box. Headed away. Falls to Bowen. Tries to get a shot away. Soufal's going to give this chase, but he'll let it run. It's another corner. This could easily be 2-1 West Ham.
We need to calm down. We need to calm down. It's wow.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear.
It's so predictable. It's predictably bad though. You know exactly what's going to happen.
As soon as we scored and West Ham started doing well, I thought we could concede.
Kepa's weaknesses crosses across his 6-yard box.
Anything. Just a bouncing ball when it's going to run through from a Chelsea goal kick. But yeah.
Thank God.
Just any ball that ends up. But as a goalkeeper, you cannot let a ball bounce in your 6-yard box. It's way too dangerous.
It's just that little bit of uncertainty. Kepa just doesn't know where to come for it or not come for it.
Because, I mean, it looks better if he comes to the ball, misses it, and they score. If he just sits in his goal and lets them score.
He shouldn't be rushing out for them, but he needs to make his body big.
Yeah. Or come out and jump on the ball.
Goal.
Oh, and
Loftus been caught in possession. Right.
Wow. That's a big let off.
Get it gone. Felix round the corner. He is fouled, but Chelsea can come away now.
Brilliant from Reece. Put it back. Thank you, ref.
Yeah, free kick to Chelsea.
Foul on Reece and a foul on Felix there.
Earlier foul on Joe.
But yeah, from West Ham point of view, they've done well. They've looked really good since Chelsea scored. You know, pressed high. You know, they've looked dangerous and they got their deserved goal, really. You know, when lapsing concentration.
Right. Well, Chelsea rebuilding now from the back. It sort of resets everything now. Chelsea got to push forward again. But West Ham know that if they put enough pressure on, they will find goals in this game. They just need to obviously balance it out so they don't concede. Loftus Cheek. Ball over Thiago Silva.
Loftus Cheek.
João Felix gets a touch, but he can't get round to the ball. Rice.
Big
challenge from Kai Havertz. Another big challenge. He holds off Rice well.
You know, 5-10 minutes, we get on the ball, calm it down a bit, get composed again, and then we'll go again and search for a second.
I do feel like Loftus Cheek is that weakest link.
Yeah.
But other than that, the teams look really, really strong today. Mudryk a little missing so far. I think he's been the least involved. At least with Madueke, it's in a few interesting drives. I think Reece James has been quieter than usual. Cucurella's been, again, a little bit suspect defensively.
Caught out defensively there, Reece James as well for the goal. This is
Loftus
good for Loftus Cheek. He's going to drive.
I feel like defensively, Reece has never been stunning. He's always been benefited from that 5-back that he could bomb forwards. Bit of a licence to roam. And now the ball over the top is ambitious. Reece James can let that. Kepa can let that run into.
But there, when they're playing the ball over the top, Kepa's already on the edge of his area to come out and kick it away.
Don't know why I didn't look to Mudryk down the line, but we're back now to the defence.
That is obviously the problem with bringing a load of new players. They've still got to gel.
Yeah, of course.
You still got to trust them. You still got to get
Felix
each other.
Turns back and now he's looking for an option for forwards.
Havertz has got to stop coming deep.
That's all right. He was making an option for Felix.
But that's a bit different to just running deep.
Yeah, Reece, Madueke, and now him and Felix invert.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Just usually
runs
deep and then we lose.
Has Cucurella down the line. And then Enzo gets caught in possession, but it's all right. Badiashile recovers it nicely.
Again, it's just too sloppy and it's too lethargic.
West Ham move back into their press.
Yeah,
Thiago Silva needs an option out wide right. Reece hiding there from him.
We're almost too composed on the ball. Like we're too sure of ourselves.
It's not enough urgency.
Exactly.
Here's Loftus Cheek.
I thought we got rid of that with Jorginho. Oh, he's more slam the game. He's just panicking. And that's the thing. Then they because we're lethargic, they then put the pressure on. We panic and just punt out the pitch.
Mudryk 1-2.
Better from Mudryk.
And they try to get the ball over the top.
Right,
Emerson deals well with it. It's going to fall for a Chelsea free. Got to play for a Chelsea free. It's been a game of two halves really already after just 33 minutes. But Chelsea dominated the early part of the game, then they scored, and since then it's been a much worse performance. But just be hoping they can refine that early performance.
I think it's promising signs, but still not good enough.
Enzo out wide, Reece brings it down nicely. Madueke can get a shot away. It's good from Fabianski. Felix back into a good area. Rice, Mudryk. Oh, that's brilliant from Mihailo Mudryk. It falls to Cucurella. Back to Felix. Very exciting Chelsea they are in attack.
Oh, it's just so Madueke.
Just over Madueke.
Madueke and Havertz come in the same movement there. They both came towards the ball.
Score prediction for Ipswich versus Sheffield. I'll go 2-0 Wednesday.
So my prediction. I'll go 2-1 Wednesday just because it's at Portland Road.
Fair enough. Yeah, Wednesday just looks stronger. Obviously beat Plymouth the other week.
And Ipswich things. They'll go one up and then won't be able to hold a lead.
Yeah. Aguard.
I mean, if you're David Moyes, you're very happy at the moment. It's been a good performance from his
I don't
side.
watch League One, sadly. I don't either, I'll just say numbers in it.
Oh, Silva's been caught out.
Ben Rama's in behind. Ben Rama is into the side net. Big recovery there from Thiago Silva.
That's the difference. He might be 38 years old, but he
kept up with him,
and he still gets back in there. He gets caught out.
Did he really make the mistake there? He does. Well, how's he supposed to react to that?
Yeah. Puts him off, and he gets back in. That's a big tackle.
Yeah.
Corner to West Ham again.
Does really well.
I love that man so much.
Just got in front of the ball. It's a good delivery. It's headed away by Vadiashile. Mudryk gives chase, and Soufal didn't realise there was no one coming to it, and now Mudryk's away.
He can beat him. Take him on one-on-one. You can beat him, Mudryk.
He's got Havertz. He's got Enzo.
Enzo Fernandez.
Tries to let it cross. Yeah.
If that's a different...
Gives it to Felix.
Have a go, mate.
Dink ball forwards. Madueke brings it, controls it, but it's not good
play though. Mudryk, brilliant drive. That's what he can do.
But he needs to back himself more than
take on
Mudryk. And then the same for Enzo. Back yourself.
But
you're good enough.
He can beat Soufal. And there's no one covering Soufal. If he beats Soufal,
he does really well here to drive inside. And then right pass to Enzo. Enzo needs to back himself a bit more there.
Oh, great. Thanks, BT. Just cut back and suddenly
Silva
under a lot of
Kepa
pressure.
Forwards to James, and now Chelsea can take it a little bit more calmly.
It's still got a click, and it's still got.
But there's really encouraging signs from Chelsea's attackers.
And if Enzo wasn't the one making the run on the right there, that's Madueke.
There's a spark up front in about 5 different areas now.
Yeah. But we're also putting starting fires up front. But
I think Havertz has looked better playing with better players, but I still think does at times feel a little bit too clunky up there.
Because we lack that's the thing. We lack still.
But I wouldn't want a Haaland. I'd want a. I can Kunke.
Yeah.
You'd be alright with me. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Matteo. Hello, mate. Welcome.
No, I don't know much about the Liga action today. I do know Sevilla Mallorca is on.
Yeah.
And Barca are playing today, I think.
Well, for our Barca will be playing either today or tomorrow.
Yeah,
so it's a good gamble, isn't it?
Here comes Felix. He goes direct out. Oh, it's
Havertz.
1-2
Gets
Rice.
back to him. Felix. This doesn't. I don't know what that came off. But it hit Cucurella. That's offside.
Who's
Havertz.
Oh, God.
I think is what the line
that
was saying.
That man can't stay onside.
Nope. First game was at 5:15. Is that the Sevilla Mallorca game?
I think so. But yeah.
Unless he meant 15:15, as in 3:15. No, better Almira is the first game of the day, alright.
I mean, still refusing to click for Chelsea. First 37 minutes again, as we've said, it's been promising, but still room for improvement.
Enjoy the game. I hope Chelsea win. I'm going to watch Ipswich probably lose now. Alright, thank you for tuning in, Will.
Ipswich will probably lose.
Yeah. But I hope it's a good game of football regardless. Tilo Kehrer on the ball. Not under a load of pressure. Gives it to Souček. Enzo applies the press. Kehrer boxing on this right hand side. Gives it to Soufal. Mudryk wins it back. Puts it out of play. Is it a Chelsea ball?
No.
Nope. It's back with Vladimir Soufal. Vladimir Soufal
doesn't get one. It still doesn't get an option.
No one's emerging. Antonio makes a good run.
Someone's got to switch.
Cut out by Cucurella, and then he is fouled. Yes. No. Okay. Are there fouls anymore in football? Because I don't think the ref's blown his whistle today, apart from when Paqueta's gone down.
Oh, we've gone for on goal and scored.
Yeah.
Havertz has gone through on goal and scored.
Well, Felix's first was offside.
And it has worked. It's up in the air. It's headed
away by Silva. Now Felix loses to Souček. Reece James clears. Chelsea could hit on the counter. Havertz can't challenge Keira, but Enzo Fernandez can release Kai, and now he's up there. Him. He's got Mudryk. Finds João Felix. Felix does really well, and he's brought down by Souček on the edge, and it is given. It's a good position again. But Chelsea don't have any forwards to take free kicks. Who's going to take this?
Give it.
Let João take it, mate.
Yeah, sure. Or Felix. Not Felix.
Yeah, mate, João or Felix, one of the two.
Or Reece.
It looks like it's two players out there.
Yeah.
Really causing West Ham some problems. Have you got 226 on the back of your centenary shirt? Asked Dean Smith. No, I have Drogba 11. But yeah, Chelsea now. Good area. Looks like João is fancying his chances over this one. But so is about 5 different Chelsea players at the moment. But yeah, who will take this? We will find out in just a moment. Might be João Felix.
Fabianski.
Souček can't believe it, even though he's elbowed him in the back.
I was going to say, reaction from West Ham fan.
Dragged him to the floor. But I don't know why that one's a free kick.
So we Havertz or Felix? It's going to be Felix. If it's Kai Havertz takes this free kick, I will be very unhappy.
Unless he's going to dink over the top, Madrid, he's going to run in and score.
Keira is under the wall, so Chelsea have to go over with this free kick. I mean, what a way for now to yourself. He's already scored one. Felix over the free kick.
I don't like putting too much pressure on free kicks, so they never go in.
It
forces a save out Fabianski. He went across the keeper, and now it's a corner.
Chelsea corner. I said Thiago Silva will score a header. I said
good chance for Chelsea, yeah. Well, that's another shot on target for João Felix.
So not a bad effort. See through his wall.
Yep, forces a save out of Fabianski, and it gets him a corner, which is another chance for Chelsea. Maduike's over it. Zhao's gone short.
I thought Reece takes the one to the other side. Do you not just knock it out to Thiago Silva, right? Just let him head it.
Right. We've got 2 over this corner, which seems a bit counterproductive.
Felix, ball in.
Good ball in. Badiashile heads over. That could have been a good chance for Badiashile. I just watched him head it over.
Good header from Badiashile.
No, it does come off. Oh.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Look like Badiashile's so tall, you can't even try and make it look like.
Let's actually on. Oh, he's there. He ran behind his goal to get the ball. I didn't see him. Taken short.
That ball was not stopped.
Definitely moving, but we'll move on. How is Antonio managing to drop deep and get the ball there by himself? Here comes Soufal. Can he beat Cucurella? He puts the ball in. No one's in the box. Kepa can claim. And he rolls it out, and Chelsea look to play it quickly here with Noni Madueke. Cuts inside, uses Enzo Fernandez.
BT currently promoting what they've got going on in the week. We've got 4 streams this week. Monday, we've got the Merseyside Derby. Tuesday, we've got Champions League action. We're going to be covering PSG Bayern, I believe. Well, I will be. You'll be not here. Wednesday, we've got a double up. We've got a guest coming as well, as long as he doesn't cancel on us. And then on Thursday, we have got Europa League action. Barcelona versus Manchester United, the early kickoff. Let's look out for all of them. Throughout this week, a lot of action.
Yeah.
Hopefully it provides some brilliant streams. Have you tuned to all of them? Chelsea now with the ball. Badiashile. Enzo. Goes to Cucurella. Mudryk. Kai. Back to Enzo. Mudryk was fouled, which they're making a note of.
He's still down. He better not be injured. Madueke. Here comes Chelsea.
It's too close to his knee for me. I'm scared.
Same Reece James doesn't have
Reece tries to get it forward. Aguard clears. Reece. Oh, it's every player at Chelsea doesn't have a knee.
Yeah, we don't. We need knees.
Mudryk is back up now on this near side. That's a poor touch from Felix.
Thrown under pressure.
That's why I've said that today.
Man.
Antonio being hounded, and it's put out of play by Marc Cucurella.
Cameras onto Craig.
Lots of streams. Indeed,
exit. Foul? I think so.
Definitely, yeah.
That is 100% a foul.
Zero intention for the ball. The ball's got. That's a yellow card.
That been given?
That is a yellow card.
Craig Pawson are an absolute shocker.
Yeah, I guess he allowed play to continue. He didn't then go back and book the Effendi Is that what you call them? I don't know. But Chloe Kelly has scored a second for Manchester City women.
Arsenal throwing away the league title.
Chelsea would be top with quite the margin.
We're going again.
If they were to win.
To play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or later today. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, as you say, X said. Just that you should do a stream for Thursday night versus Barcelona. Yeah, we are.
We're doing Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. 4 nights in a row.
Aguard. Ogbonna.
Well, you're doing.
Gives it to Keira. You get a lovely break in the middle of it.
As I say. One of them's just you. One of them we've got a guest. It's lovely. Different lineups. But you're still here.
Yeah. I'm the one constant. Kukurea tries to win there to Soufal. Does well though, and it's a West Ham. How's that a West Ham throw? It literally came straight from the goal.
What's Soufal doing?
I don't know.
Anyway, Kukurea's got the ball
Maybe that's
back
his party trick. That's his ball behind his back.
Yeah. Do that at a 6-year-old's birthday party.
They'll buzz, yeah. Okay, didn't realise. Yeah, no.
Silver.
Four trains this week, very exciting though. The weekend. It's a lot of Liverpool, I'll be honest, over the next 2 weeks. We've got Liverpool on Monday night in the Merseyside Derby.
That's a yellow.
Yeah, that's by now. Kukurea's been fouled about 9 times. Soufal's given away so many fouls. He's fouled. That's the third on Kukurea, and he's fouled Mudryk, and he did the weird throwy thing.
No, brilliant.
But yeah, a lot of Liverpool coming up. We've got Merseyside Derby, Liverpool. We've got Newcastle, Liverpool next weekend, and then
I do love watching Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
We get to watch them play versus Real Madrid.
Equally, if Liverpool now beat Everton, Newcastle, Real, that's massive.
That is, yeah. So either way, it's excellent. Well, we get to watch Liverpool fans cry, or we watch 3 brilliant games of football.
Yeah.
So I go sort of all over the place there, but yeah, it gets
again, we're just a bit too.
I think Everton could win on Monday.
Yeah. How much of our time
are we
going to get?
3.
Yeah,
because Quetta go down.
4. Blimey, fancy an extra one.
They are feeling fancy today.
Or they want West Ham to score it.
Oh yeah. Although maybe we want Chelsea to score, who knows? Emerson, Rice. Back to Emerson, West Ham coming forwards. Aduike just prevents them bringing that ball any further forward. It's out for a West Ham throw. For on the far side then.
West Ham try to get
Emerson with it in his hands. Already with 1 goal against his former side, now looking to create a second. What is it with our 4 players coming playing brilliantly against us?
Here they come again, Antonio.
Badiashile gets that goal.
Needs to be a perfect time to get a goal on the counter.
How we can spend ludicrous amount of money, and yet it's the players that we used to play for us.
How is that a foul?
Yeah, Ogbonna's gone down so softly. I don't get what the line was giving there. That's silly, that.
And Rice played on with it.
Tila Keira, looking down this right-hand side, has Vladimir Soufal, who somehow isn't booked yet, and he kicks it off the pitch.
Apparently not. He did. Well, technically he did, but
yeah. Well, Kukurea's down the line to wake up because he's blind.
Kept with a goal kick. Out to Kukurea. I do like playing out the back, which needs to be a little bit more, alive.
Badiashile, Kukurea, Enzo, Fernandez now. Down this left, it's a poor touch.
Again, we've blocked ourselves in because it's too slow.
We're not playing.
We're
also refusing to play in central areas.
Yeah. Why do we keep knocking it out wide and then watching Kukurea?
That's good from Kukurea. Gets it forward. Havertz giving chase. Beats Ogbonna to it. Ogbonna then beats him to it. The second time, and Felix bodies Keira, and now Chelsea have possession again. Mudryk. Enzo. Still time in this first half for another goal. Well, the side are able to create a chance.
Madueke.
Gives it to Reece James, Loftus, Enzo. Nice play from Chelsea. Outside the boot pass. Bit unnecessary, but brilliant regardless. Here's Mark Kukurea. Loftus cheek. Inside to Havertz. Havertz to Felix.
That's
Felix
really
loses possession. Good challenge from Nayef Aguard.
Big tackle from Silver as well, though.
Enzo flicks on. Ogbonna clears.
And now Bereshi's got to deal with this, and he does so.
Kukurea. little bit lax in possession. Loftus-Cheek has to use his body excellently, and then Thiago Silva dinks it back. Bit of a weird one from Silva.
Could have knocked it back or played it over, dinked it over to Kukurea, but no.
Or Reece.
Or just anyone.
Open up his body and pass it that way, but we've got possession, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek.
And it's Thiago Silva.
Cross to Reece James. Chelsea coming forwards.
Drive Reece.
He has Madueke down the line. Uses Madueke. Makes the inverted run. Madueke's going to come inside.
Delivers. Takes a deflection.
Foul. Heads it back centrally. Kukurea challenges 2. He goes down versus
To be fair, he actually did well.
Stands just to keep his feet. I thought it was going to go
30
down.
seconds to go. Chelsea still with the ball. Can they forward a chance to take the lead?
Out wide to Reece James. Has options centrally. James turns. Goes back. Fernandes now. Across to Badiashile.
Move and just go blow the whistle once it gets back out. That's a good ball though. Havertz uses his body well.
Gets it back to Madueke.
Beats Emerson.
It's out of play. Corner now. Chelsea with a good chance here.
Also, a lot of empty seats in the London Stadium. Was like to say. Unless they've all gone to go get their half-time snacks. Because they weren't expecting 4 minutes of added time. Chelsea corner though. Probably the last kick of the half. This. Badiashile and Silva up there again. Chance to hit the front. Wasn't a bad header from the first corner. Felix and Madueke over it again. Felix takes. It's another good corner to Badiashile again, but it's out.
It's headed away. And that is a call to the first half. It's been a good 45 minutes of action. Level 1-1 at the break. West Ham done well so far. Chelsea opened the scoring. They looked better at the start of the half. João Felix with that goal. Very well taken effort. And then for West Ham, it was Emerson Palmieri who managed to score against his former side. Other than that, a few goals from Kai Havertz that have been ruled out for offside. So yeah. Other than that, it's 1-1 at the break. It's been a good game, as says X. It's been alright.
Yeah, it's been alright.
Your initial thoughts?
Chelsea, as I said, Chelsea looked really good, really well taken goal from João Felix. Ball over the top from Enzo Fernandez was sublime, and the finish equally.
We've actually seen goals in the Chelsea game. Last 2 games 0-0. Yeah.
But again, as promising going forward, and it looked really good. But you have to ask questions defensively, and when Chelsea are asked questions defensively, they usually crumple, and they did again today. Everyone just switched off a bit, really.
This is why I still don't think we'll win a Champions League or anything like that with Kepa as our keeper. I rate him at times. He pulls off some good saves, but days like today where he just makes those little errors that cost us goals, crucial goals.
It's not like a big bad error,
potentially
but it's
points,
just the wrong decision. You should have come.
It's annoying because he's looked brilliant the last 3 games.
Yeah,
really, really good.
Also on the rest of the team, no one really reacted. We all got a bit too comfortable and it became casual once we scored. And West Ham got one back. But yeah, from a neutral point of view, it's been a good game of football.
Yeah.
And I expect it to carry on the second half. But promising signs from the forwards. Mudryk looked good on the ball, but a little bit quiet.
Is there anything you change for either side?
No. Oh yeah, Chelsea looked good. West Ham, they'll be very happy, especially after going 1 behind. But the reaction was really good from West Ham.
They will, but I think they will also feel there'll be something in the back of their mind that a second goal is sort of inevitable. Chelsea look incredibly strong, but there's stuff you can change. Obviously, Chelsea, they might get worse, which is always an option.
Yeah.
West Ham I don't really know how they'd change to be more defensive, so I think they do stick with what they're doing for now. I think you've definitely got options to come off the bench later in the game, like Gianluca Scamacca.
Didn't start the game very well, West Ham, but once Chelsea scored, they went, right, we've got to go for this more. They reacted well, put the pressure on, got their goal, and since then they've been really, really good.
West Ham 1.06 XG, Chelsea 1.00 XG. I think that Emerson Palmieri chance would have generated a lot of XG. I also think that Antonio one may have.
Line.
Yeah. That's for Chelsea, that Felix one would have. Probably.
Yeah. But really good from both sides. It's been a good game of football. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't really know what's going to happen in the second half because, as you said, Chelsea. I don't know what Chelsea's are going to come out. Is it going to be the side that started the first half, or is it going to be the side that we kind of saw against Fulham at times? It's going to be interesting to see how it plans out. As you said, options off the bench for both sides. I think Fofana looked good when he came on against Fulham. I think Kai Wemeka looks good. I worry. I don't think Reece James has got a full 90 in him.
Probably not.
And I
wouldn't. Yeah, I probably would take him off after that 60-minute mark.
Yeah, just let everyone in FPL get to his clean sheet and then bring him off.
No clean sheet obviously now, but you would get a second
point.
point.
What game am I watching?
Yeah, I think it's really annoying because I think that goal, that lapse in concentration for a moment, has overshadowed a good first half for Chelsea. Yeah. And it's annoying, especially when it's some of your best players costing you. Obviously, Reece James at the back post definitely should have done more. Kepa didn't make himself big enough, really, but it's too common from Kepa. When the ball enters that area of uncertainty for him, he just lets it go by him, lets it fall to the player at the back post, and then when it does go there, he doesn't do enough to try and stop it going in.
Yeah, and I think the passing out the back. This is also defence included, but also Kepa. I don't mind trying to play out the back, but it cannot be so casual. You have to be alert and on your toes. The amount of times we've just knocked it out to Kukre or Reece James, then they've been precious. They've gone to Silva or Vanishile, and then we've either lost it or we've gone into the middle and Enzo's or Sheik's lost it, or we give it to Kukre or Reece just pump up the line. So still a few things to work on tactically. Still a few things to work on, obviously, with personnel just gelling together. Yeah. But on paper, it looks like a really good side, and it will.
I do just think Chelsea don't have anything off the bench that improves the team. There's nothing that you go, oh yeah, that could be a nice change.
Yeah, there's players to bring energy, but
because no disrespect, but Conor Gallagher's not doing anything, is he? They can run around a bit, and I know he'll inevitably be on the pitch at some point. I think Hakim Ziyech's one that could it'll bring a different dynamic to what Madueke is currently doing. I think his delivery is obviously better. I really like Madueke so far. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
And my only issue so far from the attack has been the lack of productivity from Mihailo Mudryk. But other than that, and I think the decision making is a little bit poor at times from everyone. We've seen that from Enzo, for example.
He's just being brave.
On that counter, he didn't back himself. He tried to slot it across.
Even Mudryk should have backed himself to take on Soufal. Soufal. And
then if he tried to go on the left and he didn't get it, Madueke was still there, so you could have gone wider.
Or then you cut back in, then you have a shot. Or when you cut in, you could have had a shot, but you found Enzo. Yeah, I think decision making can be better, but just got to back yourself really, because we've seen what Mudryk can do. Driving, brilliant driving out of the defence. Not driving out, sorry, just driving at the defence. Causing a lot of problems. I mean, in the opening minute, he won a free kick just because he ran at Tilo Kehrer.
Yeah, encouraging signs. Very, very encouraging signs.
Yeah.
Any more to add?
I don't really know. I'm kind of looking at this result, it stands a big point for West Ham, especially what Everton have got. Obviously, Liverpool on Monday night. That should be a good game. Southampton have got host Wolves. That's winnable for Southampton.
Yeah. So West Ham, if they were to get something from this game, would be huge for them. Yeah. As a Chelsea, obviously, every game has to be wins at the moment, given their currently position. As it stands, Chelsea would obviously only gain a point, and that's not really going to be enough. They'll stay in ninth, and Liverpool only be 2 points behind or something like that. Liverpool will be 2 points behind with 2 games in hand. So Chelsea do really need to be winning today. It is of the utmost importance, especially since if they were to lose and Villa to somehow pull off the impossible, well, seemingly impossible, but City are a little all over the place. If they were to pull that off, a result against them tomorrow, then they could go
just watching his Felix goal again, by the way. His Enzo just picks the ball. It's a beautiful ball.
It is. And then Felix. The difference between João Felix and someone like a Mason Mount is, one, Mace does not make that movement to get in that position. Yeah. And 2, Mace does not pull off that finish. Maybe last season. He scored a very good goal here against West Ham after a very good ball forward from Jorginho. But I do just think Enzo Fernandez and João Felix pulling off a similar move to Mason Mount and Jorginho.
But they'll do it on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
Like, I think we could see it every other week.
I hope so.
Not exactly the same thing, obviously. Not going to keep putting the ball in the same area.
We do such every other week, always away.
Oh,
Never going to do that at the bridge.
Well, the bridge got atmosphere. There's nothing at the bridge.
It's just... Watching that goal back, so many different things annoy me. Soufal being in acres, no one closing down. The ball forward where Kukure's just napping.
He's just by himself.
Bowen in the half space.
So is Emerson. And then how Badiashile, Silva.
Madueke, Reece both need to be like that. And then Kepa just sitting on his front post.
Run towards the ball. Make yourself big. Jump at Emerson here. He's just got to run at him. He's got to keep running at him. He slows down and dives.
Just a good finish for Emerson, but it's a good finish because he can predict where Kepa's going.
Yeah, because he kept on the floor.
He's running towards the near post. He's just got to hit it across his body
and dink it over him. But yeah, good signs from both sides. I still think Chelsea will come out on top.
You would say though that David Moyes will be the happier of the two matches so far.
Definitely.
This result would definitely
He was
favour
thinking, this will keep me in my job. This if I get a point at Chelsea.
Yeah, in that very spot on David Moyes voice.
That won't look. That's just a joke.
I like that he thinks in your voice. That must be harrowing for him. But other than that, Chelsea look really solid. Kepa's disappointed. Other than that, content.
So no changes going to the.
You wouldn't imagine there being changes, but there could be.
I doubt it.
I don't see what Chelsea would change unless we're still not, 100% on the fitness of Michailo Mudryk, in which case you would expect to see either Hakim Ziyech and then you swap the wingers, or Mason Mount, or Kai Chukwuemeka, someone like that. But bar that, I don't really see anything. West Ham, in terms of options, they could bring on Manuel Lanzini or Flynn Downs or Pablo Fornals. No Gianluca Scamacca on the side today, but Danny Ings could be an option on the bench that could give him a little more, I think Antonio has been fine, but it's not been stunning from Antonio so far.
And also, getting like this, you need a guy, if you get the ball to him, he will finish it.
Antonio's not that guy.
No,
but he is a physical presence that gives a little bit more of a challenge to Ben
Danny probably would have started today if he was at full fitness, but obviously coming back from his knee injury, probably could still give him 20 minutes.
I would maybe not even taking Antonio off, but maybe going 2 up top just to try and stretch that Chelsea defence, because the 3 isn't really doing it so far, and then adding another man in midfield could just give you the edge in there. Since Chelsea do only operate with a 2-man midfield, that'd also allow you to sit Rice a little deeper.
That is what I do think, bringing on Souček for. I mean, obviously, unfortunate that
Paqueta had to go off
injured. Yeah. But Souček's made him look lots defensively more stable.
I think if you throw Downs, Fornals, Lanzini, one of them into the midfield, you take off Bowen, and then obviously you take off Emram at the same time, and you throw Danny Ings up front. Something like that could really work, a change in system, but obviously you're not going to do that at half time. You're more likely to make that sort of change approaching 60, maybe 70 minutes. But I wouldn't say changes are a necessity for either side right now.
No.
Hopefully we keep... the teams would probably like to say the same. Hopefully we get the same level of action as we saw in that first half.
I was expecting more of the same of what we've just seen.
I hope so. But hopefully more goals for Chelsea.
Yes.
A little more comfortable.
More in Chelsea way, I would like to think.
Also, we both said in the build-up, Chelsea look really good, really solid defensively.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to concede.
That's the thing. I know we said that, but
one game we actually score is the one we conceded.
We haven't conceded in the last 3 games, and it's a sloppy goal like that to concede.
Like, I'd have taken losing the point at Anfield if it meant we got 3 today. Obviously, wow. Because obviously Liverpool would go further ahead of us, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's my thing. If it wasn't Liverpool, then I'd maybe...
Yeah, if you make a good point. But last week to Fulham.
Yeah, would you have lost to Fulham to win today?
But even then, drawing to Fulham kept him close.
But equally, my response would be different if we win today, obviously. I'm not going to say, I lose to Fulham to lose to win today. But
my point doesn't make any sense.
No, definitely not. Because even if we lost to Fulham but won here, we still would gain.
Yeah. Waffle.
Rubbish.
Moving swiftly on. Trevor Chalobah.
Do you know what? That's like, no, that's an interesting conversation. What is going to happen to him with Badiashile, Silva, Colwill and Fofana?
Unfortunately, I think he will become that 5th rotation option, but I don't think that's necessarily horrific.
Or a backup. No, because exactly then you don't even back at right back
behind Gusto and Reece. He covers as a 5th centre-half option. Yeah. I think as a 5th centre-back, he's a brilliant option to have.
And equally, knowing Chelsea, we'll probably end up with playing Trevor Chalobah and Enzo Fernandez at centre half.
To be fair, I saw the suggestion the other day. Chalobah on central midfield.
Yeah.
Sort of as your more defensive option. You just turn him into Nathaniel.
Yeah.
But better. A lot better.
Yeah. So the two things I would do for Chelsea, my first thing in the summer, is make the Zachariah and Felix loans permanent.
Well, yeah. So what we've heard so far is that Chelsea are going to look to move on N'Golo Kante. Mateo Kovacic, Kalidou Koulibaly.
Yeah.
I think they all make sense.
Love Kovacic, but
Edouard Mendy I think was in there. I might be wrong.
I love Edouard Mendy.
And then there's some. I think Kante was one of the ones that there's some, thought about it. Could be Kante going. Could also be Mason Mount potentially. That's another situation to keep a close eye on.
Again, love them all, but. Sometimes you just have to move on.
I think Pulisic will likely leave this summer. The only thing that could keep him around is the fact that Todd Bowley loves America. But I think he will actually go, as much as we love America.
If we now sack Potter for Jesse Marsh.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Chelsea, as a more broad thing of at the moment, what are your thoughts on Chelsea following the City Group sort of ideas? Not in terms of scamming people with defrauding finances, but in terms of operating with multiple different clubs, what do you think of that?
I think it's a good idea. I really like it. The one completely different. There's one thing I was going to mention because, as I mentioned, Jesse Marsh reminded me.
Chelsea coming out for the second half of that.
Who's going to be the next Leeds manager? They're down there in a fight with West Ham.
I just said Andoni Iraola, but I don't think he'll join now because Vallecano look good.
Sorry, Vallecano. Yeah.
Give it Vallecano. He could just run away. What are they going to do?
Obviously, Corberan signed a new contract with West Ham.
That would be a sidestep.
It's got to be Big Sam.
Why'd you join a West Brom side that could get the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. He was linked, but I think it's going to be Big Sam.
Big risk. Yeah, potentially. Why?
I think there's more messages that you've missed.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'll get onto those in a minute. But yeah, could be an interesting thing. Welcome to the stream, Aculina Mackenzie. In terms of... Yeah, my chat wasn't loaded, but X said a lot. Thank you, X said.
That's right. We do read it, and then anything...
A few bits of transfer news. Josko Guardiola interested in Liverpool. Liverpool don't have 100 mil plus.
Also,
so
that is a downgrade at the moment.
It's not happening. It's not a downgrade.
A team in the next season,
that doesn't matter. Leipzig aren't great.
A Leipzig team in the Champions League over Liverpool in the Conference.
I'd
rather play for Leipzig over Liverpool right now.
I wouldn't.
Or if you've got a home,
because
family.
The two things you
Leipzig,
think about are one, the money. You're going to be earning triple, maybe quadruple what you are at Leipzig.
I'm sure if your wife,
probably more than that.
Tell your wife we're moving to England,
sorry,
but I have got 200 grand a week.
So you can... No, it won't be 200, but it'll be more than 100 grand a week. Which seems mental considering Badiashile's contract's 45 grand a week on an 8-year deal.
Yeah, legend.
Brilliant contract. Jude Bellingham's rejected Chelsea. Not asked, we'll get Enzo, mate.
That's that. Who needs Jude Bellingham? Got Loftus.
Newcastle United, Magpies have held Jonathan Tah talks. Why? He's available on a free, isn't he? Better than Lascelles, but...
Still, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just what?
He's a better backup than Lascelles, but
go get Trevor Chalobah.
I was about to say that.
To Botman and Shah.
Well, potentially start with Shah.
Sorry, Burn can play centre half. You need him to.
Well, Burn plays left back, don't he?
And then you find Jamal Lewis at left back. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Go get a left back.
Is Jamal Lewis really their backup left back?
Yeah.
Who's their backup right back? Over Trippier. Shah.
No. Kraft.
Yeah,
is Emil Kraft still there? He can't be, can he? Sure, I don't know.
Flat. Wonderful.
Right, pump it up. Let's get going.
We got a new one. The bubbles are
Chelsea take kick off again. There we go. West Ham get the boss.
Ref forgot who kicked off.
That's what I Felix did. There's we took it off first. But sure, West Ham will get us underway for the second 45 here. We are now underway. Jared Bowen knocks it back, and West Ham get things rolling here. Well headed by Reece James. Second half underway. Chelsea having to deal with this on instant West Ham attack. And they're not dealing with it stunningly so far, but there we go. Thiago Silva getting on the ball. Enzo Fernandez, they just take the pressure off there a little bit. Nervy 30 seconds. Nervy 30 seconds there.
And he sat down. Kept that.
Yep. All ball snub move to the MLS to fight for Chelsea place. Yeah, I know.
Strange. What place has he got at this football club?
I don't know.
Also, I'm surprised that the Premier League allow West Ham to blow bubbles. Because like, we're playing and there's just bubbles in Kepa's area. Like, if a goal goes in, he could argue that he couldn't see it.
Yeah, but
bubbles.
How you can ban bubbles?
They could just blow them into the crowd rather than onto the pitch.
No one's going to go watch anywhere near the bubbles because you just get covered in bubbles. You won't be able to see the game.
That'd be fun. West Ham.
Also, if you struggle to say something because there's a couple of bubbles about.
Oh, that's gone straight through the cap. I worried there.
So you can pop bubbles quite easily. Dale Wright turned down a new contract as well. That's an option I saw linked to Chelsea.
Felix.
Is if you do view Lanina as a long-term option, could someone like a David Raya be a more short-term option over a Kappa or Mendy? No, Felix wanted to play it forwards there. Gets crunched by Tilo Kehrer. And he's going to give his thigh, his shin is rub. A rub. Just gets, wants to wear that ball forwards, gets crunched twice by Kehrer.
Once on the impact and then second.
Snaps him.
It's like a crocodile.
Right. Where's the ref? Genuinely, how have West Ham not been given a card yet? Has he forgotten?
He's trapped him between his legs and then just snapped.
Yeah. And I've watched Sue foul like 9,000 fouls on that right hand side.
Dear, oh dear.
On Coop Graham, I don't know what's going on.
Craig Wilson usually loves a card.
Arnie Slot has ruled himself out of becoming the new Leeds manager.
Who has?
Arnie Slot.
No one wants to go to Leeds. Why? They shouldn't have sacked Marsh. Nobody genuinely.
I don't understand why you'd build a squad for one manager and then you'd sack him.
It's gonna be Big Sam.
It didn't even get a chance to play Weston McKennie in midfield because you sacked him.
We go. He's probably for 15 minutes.
But they're not even the relegation zone Leeds. Like, what do they expect? Do you think instantly they were going to be 10th? Like,
they're going to get Frank Lampard. It's hilarious.
Well, I think that Leeds fans have already made the board well aware of their thoughts. Like, they've been calling Jesse Marsh Yank Lampard for the last couple of weeks, which is quite amusing to be fair. But
if they'll end up something like Steven Gerrard.
Caretaker got a point at Old Trafford. Yeah, maybe it'd be like a Gary O'Neill situation. Just keep him for a couple of weeks and then sack him before it all goes to shite, like it has at the moment for O'Neill after he got permanent. Loftus-Cheek.
Brilliant drive from Loftus-Cheek.
Madueke. Goes left, goes right. Good challenge for Emerson, and it's out of play for a Chelsea throw.
Better though from Chelsea.
You know who's the greatest caretaker manager of all time?
Who?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Bring him back to the Premier League.
Maybe,
it didn't work out for him. Didn't work out for him at United, but he's not a terrible manager.
No, he's just
could just get the team working for a couple of months. But who's better for relegation scrap? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer mudded Cardiff.
Big Sam. Bring in Big Sam.
Oh yeah,
Big Ray down the line, cuts it back. Souček
gets there and then gets it forwards, and now Soufal will look to break. Plays it down the line. Badiashile trying to hold him off.
Oh god.
Soufal forwards. Chelsea having to deal with it. Thiago Silva does well. And despite a lot of complaints from a lot of angry West Ham fans, that's certainly not a free kick.
That's not. Push me yellow card for diving.
Coming forwards. Emerson gets the chance and no one in midfield reacts.
He's not reacted to that. Shots will go past him. No, never mind.
Ole could win a Premier League. Oh, if City had their title stripped.
Not a chance.
Was that him? No, that was Jose Mourinho, wasn't it? Yeah. That was not a shot. Imagine.
He did not take United to second in the league.
He did get him in the Champions League. And they had some good nice nights in Paris and stuff.
That's good for that's good.
And now Chelsea can break. They don't want to foul for anything at the moment. Yeah. Like the fact the first half happened and Soufal just went through everyone and nothing happened. Yeah. Chelsea lose possession again though there. Kehrer forwards. Antonio holds it up nicely, lays it off. Here is Declan Rice. Emerson. Gives it to Kehrer.
He's starting to thrive at West Ham now, isn't he, Emerson?
Out wide to Ben Rama, back to Aguad. He seems to have been given more minutes in recent weeks, hasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Cresswell's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, and it's really handed a starting berth to Emerson Palmieri. That's a poor pass from Souček.
Chelsea got to go. Why didn't Potter get the ball?
Potter ran over to it and it was a bit. Yeah. Him and Loftus-Cheek, same central fielder.
Potter would probably do a better shift.
No, he wouldn't. Yeah, I've just watched him not get the ball there. He gave up on it, and we've still not recovered the ball for another 5 minutes. So yeah, definitely not. Reece James throws it to Felix. Felix backs to Reece. Reece, here is João Felix, gets it across to Mark Cucurella. Doesn't come down this left. Cucurella gets scared of Souček, runs away from him, gives it to Mudryk.
To be fair, I'd get scared of Souček.
Driving inside now, the Ukrainian winger. Gives it to Havertz. Big chance from Bono. Havertz keeps the ball. Enzo.
Just about being patient. Trying to find a way through this low West Ham block.
Silva. Could pick out a nice pass. Finds Reece. We know he can cross into a good area. Oh, Bono diverts it goalwards.
Someone's got to challenge that.
It almost fell to Felix, instant.
If someone does challenge that, then that's a goal. Because Bono just.
If it's a little further back, then yeah. Felix couldn't get over Ogbonna, though, is the issue. Havertz needed to run across him. But he was the other side of Tilo Kehrer.
Long ball up from Adguard, flicked on by Antonio.
And now Benrahma's away, but I think Antonio was offside.
I say Benrahma did put
that poor linesman.
Oh, God.
The other one's not held the flag up once. This bloke has had it up permanently.
He might as well just stay at top.
Tom Brady looks less content than he did earlier after we saw him from after the Felix goal. Referee's got out a call for a foul. And Felix, where is Carter? Finds Kai Havertz. Havertz lays it to Felix. Has Cucurella out wide left. Uses Mark Cucurella. The Spaniard looks to cross. Kicks it into Bono's corner.
And again, we can try and prove a threat from a set piece. Smart from Cucurella, who knew he wasn't going to beat Burn there. So just smack it into him with the corner. Yeah. First 7 minutes, Chelsea doing what they did in the first half, taking control and trying to find a way through. Again, why have we got two people in the corner? What a waste of a person. Ball in from Felix. So now
good delivery, and Fabianski claims nicely.
Trying to counter-attack West Ham. Here they come.
Bowen.
Nobody's back.
Coming down this right. Has Antonio. Has Benrahma ahead of him. Well cut out by Mihailo Mudryk. And now Madueke gives it to Enzo. Chelsea can come forwards. That's a poor pass forwards from Enzo. Bowen gives it back to Rice. Now West Ham can come down the left. Emerson. Driving forwards. Benrahma. Back to Rice. Rice takes aim. It's just wide of the mark. But it seems Kepa had that covered regardless. So for that linesman, he must be more tired than these footballers.
Yeah. There's another linesman on the other side. He doesn't do anything. Really good counter-attack from West Ham here, but Mudryk, good defensive positioning. And then, Chelsea managed to get back.
Worries me what Cucurella would have done if that ball had gone through. Whether he let Antonio go round or whether he'd have fouled him.
Either got sent off, give away a penalty, or let Antonio score.
Madueke.
A bit too deep, like, for me.
It's alright. Chelsea were quite deep in that phase of play. For after the throw. Loftus-Cheek, Badiashile. Almost called him just Chile there.
It does feel like his name is just Badiashile.
Yeah. Ball across. Reece can get there. Chests it down well. Madueke. Nice touch. Tries to go around Declan Rice. Enzo. Ball over the top. Felix tries to get in again, but Kehrer actually deals with it this time.
Just watch him. Oh,
Silva brings that down excellently.
I love that man.
He might have grey hairs shown, but he is still top quality.
And we'll have him next year. He's 39 years of age.
Yep.
Wow.
Old but gold. Mudryk. Ironic, because he's actually silver.
That's a foul.
3
so
foul.
good from Mudryk.
In a good area here.
Just causes so many problems. Hey!
Yes, finally!
He's found his card.
The referee has discovered what
He's found his card. He's found his card. That's so smart.
This took time, hasn't it? It really has.
55 minutes for him to book so foul. Wow.
Yeah. Got to go in 10 minutes. Oh, all right, X-Head. That is an awful shame, but hopefully I'll see you in the week for our 4 consecutive nights of streaming. Oh, yeah. Chelsea now. Ball in a good area for a cross.
I'd say it's a good area for a free kick here. Got a lot of tall players as well. Could cause some problems to West Ham here.
You can put this in a dangerous area. You never know what might come of it.
Havertz lurking back post. Reece James over it. Madueke over it.
That's a yellow to be honest. No, but it's a cumulative, isn't it?
That's like the 5th foul he's done.
Yeah.
Reece James in swinger or Madueke to hang it to the back post?
I don't know. I'm about to find out though.
I think it's going to be Reece.
Yeah, it looks like it's Reece.
By the run up.
Let's go dink over to Enzo to go smack it top ends.
It is going to be Reece.
Reece James, ball in.
Oh,
the flick in! It's just past the far post. Not bad.
Corner.
They're claiming it's a corner. Chelsea players.
Yeah, I was going to say that was flicked on by a West Ham head, yeah.
Yep.
That would have been a terrible own goal from
headed away
Antonio.
from Antonio. It was almost.
Turned around. And
arguably, that was dipping in. If he doesn't get that touch, potentially. But I won't play against Bayern. Yeah, he's injured, isn't he?
Felix
Join
in
me
the corner.
there Tuesday night.
Delivers. Terrible corner. He's going to hang. Oh, fuck. Well,
Correa goes back. Kepa.
Very high. He's very
This
calm.
worries me.
Oh, have you got that
Set
wrong?
out wide to Reece. Chelsea coming forwards. Reece James. Madueke.
Oh, he needs more of an option there from someone.
Benrahma to Emerson. And Thiago Silva cuts it out. And now Chelsea can come forwards. Enzo Fernandez. Mudryk gives it to Fernandez. Gets it in a good area.
Oh,
Falls
Mudryk.
And the touch isn't great. It just sort of falls at his midriff. Arsenal have a goal back in the Women's Super League. 2-1 now City. But sets up an interesting end to that
I know
game.
from Mudryk, he kind of just runs onto it. But the ball's trapping so fast and he is very quick himself. Yeah, still searching for that first goal in blue. Mikhailo.
Zhao's already got it in just his second start.
Zhao's got it. Madueke.
Oh, this is Fitz's second start as well, isn't it? Mudryk's third start. Started Fulham and Liverpool.
Yeah, well not.
No, Liverpool came on, didn't he?
Yeah, doesn't he? Fitz's second. Madueke's first.
Yeah.
Because he came on against Fulham and wasn't at the club for Liverpool. Here is Kayla Souček. Soufal. Ball over the top there for Antonio. Chested down. It's well won back by Loftus-Cheek. Enzo does well, but Antonio still gets there. Man, don't stop going. Soufal. Souček. Tries to find Soufal but can't, and here come Chelsea again. It's Loftus-Cheek.
Now breaking for Chelsea. Has options ahead. Loftus. Reece James now. Gives it out wide to Madueke. Can deliver here, Noni Madueke. Option in the box.
Good feet.
Gives it back to Reece. Reece lets it run across his body. Loftus-Cheek. Enzo Fernandez. Gets it out wide. Mudryk.
Oh.
Lovely bit of play. Lovely bit of skill there from Mikhailo Mudryk. Doesn't spin on it, unfortunately.
Bowen.
Thankfully.
Really good use of his body.
On Wednesday we'll see Bellingham versus Fernandez. We will. We will indeed.
Half an hour to go.
Silva. Here's Madueke. Drives inside. It's a poor pass forward, and now West Ham have the ball back.
Think we've got another goal in this game?
Definitely, yeah. There's a winner for one of the sides.
Yeah.
Whether that's going to be Chelsea or West Ham. The longer this goes on, the more I think it's going to be West Ham. It's the fear. Like if we get to the 90 minutes, I'm expecting a header from I was going to say Dawson or Zuma, but neither of them are on the pitch.
Or Bonner.
Oh yeah, or Rice.
Yeah.
That'll be it, wouldn't it?
Madueke. Rice belter. Here's sloppy in possession. But Havertz wins it back. Reece James.
Fernandez. Loftus across
Chelsea
now.
Can't find a way through this.
João Felix brought down by Kehrer, and that is going to be another free kick.
It's got to come for a set piece. This one's a bit too deep.
We've gone the 66th minute. All right, X said.
Very exact. Here's Reece. Delivers. Headed up into the area. Headed away by Rice. Emerson. Rice again. Reece then heads it down. Loftus-Cheek.
Can he deliver?
Ball's finally on the floor.
And it's
corner.
blocked by
Don't
Everson.
mind it, as I said, the goal is probably going to come for a set piece.
Maybe Xhead's boarding a plane in 6 minutes.
Mason Mount is going out to warm up. Kind of check when Wicker's come back from warming up.
Does that imply Kai's coming on soon? Hopefully so. Because Loftus hasn't been bad today, but he's not done a lot.
No. Again.
We will look a lot stronger once
Felix on the
Zachariah
corner.
Kovacic is back.
Delivers.
Good
That's a good
delivery.
corner.
No connection is made.
Doesn't quite fall to Mudryk, but he can then knock it back to Kukureya.
Kukureya's going to have to go back to Kepa under pressure from Bowen.
Bowen's still chasing Kepa, and Kepa's forced to
Managed
go
to
long.
clear it. Felix flicks
it's a good
it
header.
towards Madueke, but it doesn't.
Brilliant
421,
from Havertz.
brilliant from
No,
Kai Havertz. How is that a free
no.
kick, ref? Some ones you've given, and then some ones you've not given, and you give that.
He's right.
Infuriating.
Plays
Absolutely
it to
infuriating.
Sufal. Oh, and it's
Gets
a
it
brilliant
down the
1-2.
line. Vladimir Sufal. Can he deliver? Thiago Silva heads cleared. Kukureya has to fight Sufal again. Sufal uses his body well there. Still
class,
jostling,
yeah,
and it's
sorry.
out of play. Sufal not best pleased after all that. Danny Ings and Flynn Downs as a double substitution for West Ham United here. They're making changes. They want to go for this, potentially. I said this. Switch to the 5-3-2.
Yeah.
That might be what they're doing, or they might just take off Rice, which I don't see happening. Because they're not going to take off Souček again.
That is a poor pass.
But Madueke
Managed to
has
get
sprinted back and kept it on the
there.
pitch.
I don't know. 28 minutes to go.
Silva. Fernandes. Chelsea can bring this forward. Enzo Fernandes to Ruben
out the way,
Loftus-Cheek. Goes out wide. Madueke. Make sure to get involved in chat, by the way, if you're just watching along. Obviously, Xhead is about to go, so we're going to need someone to fill our chat with comments. If not, we might miss Xhead too much. But yeah, do make sure to get involved. Give us your thoughts on this game so far. Do you think we will see a late winner or not? Fernandes. Reece James. Chests it down.
Handball.
Madueke. Felix delivers. And it doesn't fall to anyone. It's a good delivery, but it's claimed well by Fabianski.
Right idea. Enzo again, unlocking the team with a beautiful pass, and then just slow down a little bit.
Liverpool don't believe they can get Garvadio this summer, but he's on their list along with Jared Branthwaite.
Dear, oh dear.
Currently at PSV, obviously.
That would never
Former
happen.
Everton lad. That'd be mental.
He's on loan, isn't he, though?
I thought it was so permanent.
Oh, might have been. I was going to say, it's on loan, though.
Goncalo Inacio from Sporting and Antonio Silva at Benfica are both great options, though.
Oh, that's good pressure from Madueke, but Agüero gets away with it.
And Badiashile's been spun. He catches back up, but he does trip up Antonio.
It's a yellow card, which is annoying. Enzo says no.
Enzo wiggles his thing, right? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, London Kane. But yeah.
Orient plan today?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Not just that. I was also trying to work that out there. Come on, you.
I can't remember who you supported.
I didn't. I was like, who are the ovals?
Because Kane puts me off, and I always go Tottenham.
Yeah. Yeah, Fernandes definitely disagreed with that being a free kick. Very deep here for West Ham.
It's probably going to hit it. It's going to hit Kepa on the back of the head and then go in.
Have you been watching London, Kane? Watching the game so far? If so, much, I'll give you your thoughts. Free kick for West Ham. Will they dink this over the top? Will they have a strike? They could have a crack again. I'm surprised Rice isn't behind this. Just ping one off at Kepa and expect
Ben
it.
puts his top corner. I mean, we like to concede free kicks to Algerians.
Yeah.
Usually Riyad Mahrez. But now it's Ben Rama over the ball. I expect him to dink it, but he might fancy himself from range. He is going to fancy himself from range. He's
comes off one of the Chelsea
deflected,
defenders. I don't know why Kepa lets that count for a corner, but sure. Safer than him trying to control it and
just hits Madueke.
Safer than trying to control it and
but West Ham corner on their
spilled.
feet to applaud Jared Bowen as he heads over to take it. You know they've been playing defensively when they give a standing ovation for a corner.
I was just trying to get the team rallied. Reece has pushed Ogbola into the goal.
Ball in.
Oh, it's so frustrating from Kepa. He's not made any mistake really, but he's gone with a fist. It's not a confident fist. He's not cleared it away.
Antonio puts it back into the mixer.
And that sort of thing is where you get caught out. But we've got
Mudrik's got to put the burners on and go. He does. Oh, it's a poor pass from Havertz.
He wins it back from Declan Rice though. Big challenge on Ogbonna.
No way.
How is that a free kick?
Absolutely no way.
Useless, man. It's in fact the 5th time.
He's got the ball.
He just gives the same thing. He gives something against Chelsea that he's just said wasn't a foul a moment ago.
Here. Got the ball. He's got the ball.
Tackle. What's there for them to do? Ain't no contact. It's a contact sport, mate.
That is ridiculous. That's an absolute joke.
Kevin's not getting to that. Yeah, no, but he leads with one fist and usually ends up getting headed
over.
With
both fists and punch it up like that. He just sticks them out. Yeah. Antonio Benrahma off. Downs and Ings on.
So you'd imagine it's 5-3-2 with Bowen playing just off Ings. And Chelsea also making a change. Yes, mate, to be fair, in the first half, the disallowed goals rotation needs to time it better.
3 changes for Chelsea.
But to be fair, you can see getting a 3-1 win in the end.
I saw Ben Chilwell.
Fair enough, London Kane, thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. It's going to be Mykhailo Mudryk as the first player to make his way off of the field in his place. If it's Mason Mount, I'm going to cry.
But end product is a bit
Madueke also. Oh no, switching sides, so I imagine that's Hakim Ziyech, but we haven't seen. I've not seen his coming.
Chilwell. And Mason Mount
is also coming on.
Don't take a shot, Felix.
If it's Mount for Felix, that is it. It's got to be that, hasn't it? No.
Madueke is coming off.
So Madueke switched sides, and then he's being pulled. Maybe it's just going off the pitch.
So Mount one way, Mount one wing, Ziyech the other, and Chilwell to left back. Again, lovely, great to see Ben Chilwell back in a Chelsea shirt playing on the pitch.
I like that Havertz drops now and Felix is the outlook, so Felix can put the burners on.
What Chelsea want here? Ideal situation. Hang on, wait for his Bruce Jones ahead is clear, and Ziyech smack it clear.
Go Felix.
Ideal situation is that we score here, then we can bring off Reece James because he probably hasn't got 90 minutes in him. We can bring on Dave, and then we'll bring on.
Depends if we want to secure the win or not. Chilwell got to prove his defensive prowess. Allows the corner ball in. Luckily, Souček's header is nowhere near the goal. Goodbye TFC. See ya, X says.
That's like it's now 67 minutes. You're a minute late, mate.
Yeah, the plane was delayed. Pilot did a long ass speech about putting on.
If anyone else in the chat fancies taking his place of just
keep us a nice supply of messages. Kepa Arrizabalaga over this goal kick gives it to Reece. It's not a brilliant ball to it.
Again,
Ziyech. Reece comes off of Emerson.
Madueke's just making not even made his way down to the bench yet.
Felix almost gets caught in possession by Downs.
I mean, I know he's got the ball, but
there's compared to that Havertz one that was given a moment ago.
Well.
Enzo
plays it through.
Releases Havertz.
Got to go one more to Chilwell. He does go one more to Chilwell. Ben Chilwell
needs to get it across.
No, he didn't back himself.
He
didn't back himself.
And Felix says it's all right, mate.
But again, I think that comes from a lack of match sharpness. Also, why are the pigeons still there?
Annoying me, them birds.
But a match fit Ben Chilwell, or Ben Chilwell
stride and finishes it, and then Felix will be hugging him because he just scored a banger.
Yeah, you say he's hugging him like it's all right, mate. You did
consoling him. Yeah,
brilliant run. Cut right through the lowest down defence from left back. I miss him so
Felix.
Much.
Over this nice delivery. Badiashile is the target every single time. He's an absolute man mountain. Felix. Mount, yeah. Reece.
Oh, I thought he fancied that switch to Felix.
Ziyech. Uses Mount. Can he cross this, Mason Mount?
I mean, I know that great, but the energy that these subs have brought has looked good so far.
Reece. Here's Loftus-Cheek.
Enzo's good play. Out to Chilwell. Just gives us something more going forward, Ben Chilwell.
He does, yeah. He offers us a lot more. Do you like want Rice, or do you think he's not as good as before? Would you be happy with him?
Take him.
I think Declan Rice is a magnificent footballer. For me, it just depends on the price.
Yeah.
If it's a price that represents the value we'd be getting, then sure. If we can get Rice for 70, 80 mil, my fear is it becomes 100, 120. I just feel like you can get Ibrahim Kone for cheaper. You can get Romeo Lavia for cheaper.
That's the thing I like.
Especially if Southampton go down.
More than we need.
Is that Southgate's kid? I'm going to guess.
So tall.
I'm going to guess that is. Sat next to him looking identical.
Genuinely, the same expression, same suit. Silva. Thiago Silva. Can we give him like the Ballon d'Or?
I think so, yeah.
Are we allowed to do that? Because he deserves it. He's just so good. Like 38 years old. He's mental.
Fantastic football. And I do think that Chelsea would be a lot worse without Thiago Silva. But we do need to find a long-term place.
I'm glad we've got for a night. How many more minutes does Emerson want to take over this?
I do think Fofana is brilliant, though. Once he can stay fit and get a consistent run side.
Stop.
All these little fouls. 71% possession throughout this game for Chelsea. They've absolutely dominated West Ham today.
90 minutes
but it's been so stop-start recently.
It's been a really frustrating draw, but I'm getting the feeling, and I've had the feeling for Chelsea, it's just been one of those where it's a really frustrating loss, and here is Soufal.
Gets it across as a big challenge from Reece James. And now Mount gets to the ball. No, he needs to release it to someone that can go.
Or do that.
Gets caught in possession. So Mount needs a break, a rest on the side, just a bit of time out of the side.
Let him sit at home. Soucek,
no, let him come to the games, but don't. Should have been bringing him on today. He hasn't changed. He hasn't added much.
Enzo puts his foot through it. How has Thiago got there?
He needs a rest.
Valishile head's clear. It's back in there. Silva, was he brought down? But Bowen's still going to get there. Big tackle from
James
not a chance
gets there in front of him. It's brilliant from Reece. I mean, Dan Ings is trying to claim it is, but
absolute cheat.
Waffle merchant.
Brilliant from Havertz.
He's
got
Felix.
Oh, Felix. Why has it stopped? How are you stopping that?
For Bowen.
How are you
Bowen
stopping
being
that?
down. That is a joke. Oh, he's holding his jaw.
I'm sorry.
That is a joke.
But he didn't give it until Felix was through on goal. Absolutely ridiculous.
Brilliant. Fantastic refereeing again. Who is it?
Craig Pawson.
Oh, I should have known.
Absolute nightmare.
I don't recognise referees.
Stop holding your jaw. Get up. He only started holding his jaw once Chelsea had the ball. What, Moyes? Shut up. Wow.
I just don't believe him, but he's trying to put on this facade that his jaws are pain.
Surely we get a drop ball when...
Why is it back here?
Put a drop ball where we're through on goal.
Yeah, but you can't tell the West Ham defence to just...
No.
Everyone stand forward.
But the ball should be dropped from where the game was stopped and Felix
was stopped there. Felix ran a bit, didn't he? Havertz.
Doesn't matter though.
Try and tap down this right.
Got a score and go celebrate in front of Bowen.
You could
hold your jaw. Just hold your jaw. Just stand and hold your jaw in front of him.
Right.
By the way, right, we need to have a chat at London Stadium because I've just seen them. The pigeons not right.
Why are they there? How do they have the Olympics here? They're running, all these pigeons just start running with them. Pigeons don't run.
But what? I've never seen on any other football pitch. I mean, I know it's open. It's massively open.
You've never seen pigeons on a football pitch?
No.
That's a lie.
Well, probably at some point.
I was going to say.
I've never watched the game and noticed them.
Oh, I just meant in general.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Amount of times I've been to certain...
random...
a field and had a kick about as a pigeon.
Ball in, what's the ball in? Havertz! Oh, it's
wide! Just blasted wide. It's a good delivery from Chilwell.
Brilliant from Chilwell.
If Havertz is a bit close to the goal, he's just smashed that in the back of the net, but just wasn't in line with the goal.
You could argue he's got to head that in from there. It's actually bullet head of the way. Power behind that from Havertz. Bang.
Well, yeah. You had to, because if not, Off Bonham was like, take his head off.
It's unlucky for Havertz. But again, another Chelsea chance goes
astray. Funch's obviously a good header, but if he had missed it and it falls to Felix just behind him.
No, Bonham would have smashed it.
Nah, because...
It hit the corner.
If the ball was behind him.
Oh, yeah.
So if Bonham was in line with him, so it would have fallen behind both of them.
Well, 16 minutes, we are still awaiting.
Pedro Porro starts, by the way, for Tottenham today. Just got a notification from Fabrizio, thank you, mate. Not that he messaged me, I just have notifications for his Twitter.
I feel bad for Emerson Royale.
He didn't DM me.
Emerson Royale's brilliant against City.
Yeah, but you're still going to give...
He's off a bonus.
Nah, it's just 3 for João Felix.
Wow.
But yeah, all the 3 o'clock teams are out. I'm just going to
Badiashile goes long.
check a few lineups. Have Arsenal got the usual players? Am I going to cry because my FPL team's mudded? Odegaard starts. No, I'm not. What about you? Who've you got?
Neither. Nketiah, Odegaard and Gabriel.
No, none of them are
Where
playing.
West Ham come forward. Handball. Do you know what? Jared Bowen is one of the most annoying footballers ever. He came from Hull as well.
What's wrong with Hull?
Felix. Kaya is still driving forward. Here's Jared Bowen.
That's well blocked by Chilwell. Enzo keeps it on the field.
15 minutes to go for Chelsea to find a winner. Or West Ham to find a winner. They could still find...
Dawson starts. Things we'd love to see.
What's that?
Wait,
Oh,
you don't have Dawson, do you?
No, I've got Max Kilman.
Oh, it's not Kilman, mate. It's Bolly. Doesn't even play for it. It's Kilman, obviously. The fact I couldn't name a Wolves defender should have given
That's
you.
a brilliant ball, but... That's getting the pressure from Havertz.
What has Richarlison got to do, by the way, to start for Tottenham?
Score.
Well, he doesn't get a chance because he doesn't get on the pitch, ever.
Yeah, he's not better than Harry Kane.
Well, when did Kane last score?
Yes, against City.
Yeah.
It's a problem, isn't that?
He
The
did.
last game.
And Fulham. Yeah, fair.
Badiashile. Lost to
But when did Son last score? Preston. He scored double. And other than that, he's barely done anything this season. Kusa's been alright, to be fair, but... Yeah, Porro starts. Tanganga's in the back three, though, so I might...
Is Conte back on the sideline, or is he still...
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a appendix or whatever it was fixed now.
Here's Ziyech. Oh my god, across his right foot, and it didn't go horrifically.
Hit away, back to Ziyech. Reece James can cross.
Brilliant
Good
ball
ball
in,
in.
that is.
Bonner heads away. Mitrovic starts for Fulham.
I haven't got any
So
phone.
Brennan Johnson, Gibbs White both starting for Forest.
Oh, does Leno start, obviously, for Fulham.
Nope, it's Tim Reaming. And
Badiashile.
it's Mitoma as well.
Oh, March.
Yep. Nope, it's Undav. To be fair,
Reece
Dennis
James.
Undav does
Oh, he's played through Mount.
Paint to Mount.
Oh,
Squares it.
it
Doesn't
wasn't finished.
Enzo Fernandez!
Oh, that camera angle really threw us off because that went miles off.
But yeah, Dennis Undav starts up front for Brighton.
Wow. What a ball from Reece James. Havertz just couldn't beat Fabianski to it. And then Enzo, well, we dare to dream. Brilliant from Reece James though, but
Could have been another
big
goal.
foot from Fabianski there.
Havertz could have got a goal there, but
Chelsea still hunting a goal in this last 12 minutes.
Havertz had the ball in the back of the net a few times, but none of them count.
Yeah. Lost cheeks off for Conor.
Conor Gallagher. He's going to run around a bit for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even that, 12 minutes. Go on, Connor.
Nice one, Conor. Nice one, son. If he now comes on the score, so limbs.
Oh, 100%.
But
But he probably ran into the ball.
Yeah.
The thing is, if Connor's on the edge there, he buries it.
Yeah.
That's where he's best. But no one's around him, he just shoots to an empty net.
Oh my god, he looks like Aguard's down for West Ham. For a bit of a
This
problem.
would be a miss.
Yeah, he's coming off. I need something off. Who's their centre half option?
The ghost of Craig Dawson.
Who is it?
Why would you let Dawson leave and not bring in a backup? That's why I don't replace
Especially when you play three centre halves.
And you've got Zuma injured.
Who is West Ham's option on the bench? What is? Can we get rid of his camera angles to actually see what's going on?
I guess Rice is centre back.
What ones have they got on the bench?
Ben Johnson. That's it.
So Sue Fowler right
Yeah.
centre half.
Or 4. So full back and stick.
Yeah.
Foul
yeah.
4 hours on.
That's probably how they do it. Actually, no, they'll probably put Declan Rice centre half.
They probably wouldn't change the whole team. And they probably won't put Declan Rice.
Aguard coming off.
Who replaces him? I'd imagine it's Ben
And they haven't
Johnson.
worked out yet.
Dave Boy's looking
It
at
is Ben
yeah,
Johnson.
just run on there, mate, and do something.
Don't know where you should stand. just run. Just coming out like it does.
Just stand where Aguad was. Okay, well, Sue found a right back, right centre back, or
Yeah, be my guess.
Johnson to right centre back. Could either or. Well, Johnson could be left centre back, couldn't he? To be fair, I think that is where he's going to
Yeah.
play.
Fabianski with the goal kick. He's going to go long.
He is sort of either footed. Ben Johnson. Forgot his name. I was going. The only names that came to my head there were Brennan and Adam.
That's
Ings
Here's Ings.
bringing it forward, gives it to Flynn Downs. Worryingly positive signs here for West Ham. Rice. Havertz scares to put the challenge in. Conor Gallagher, though, he's got the dog in him, and he's just ruined the surface of the London Olympic Stadium by just kicking it. Kicking the grass is ruined.
He has genuinely just 2-footed the grass.
He had a good tackle, and they just forgot the ball and just kicked the grass.
In his attempt to get the ball, he just kicked. It's strange, man. Not strange.
I don't get it though, because he's so good at Crystal Palace, and
he never did that at Palace.
No. Oh, he's just kicked the air. Like me, Ziyech catching him. That's not a foul, Pawson.
Get a grip.
Yeah.
How's this man referee football games? It's not a foul. It's Danny Ings. He's a man mountain. How's he gone down like that?
Joke.
And now it's another set piece of West Ham to try and find a late winner in this game. Be a real kick in the teeth for Chelsea as well. It's Rice over it. He knows it's not. He's left it. And he's going to leave it for Emerson Palmieri. It's also going to be a cross. Angle is way too tight to even consider.
Well, yeah, but I'd just whack it on Kepler and see what happens. But
puts it in.
Rice, big save, turned home by Souček.
Written in the stars.
Yeah.
Written in the stars.
No one tracking runs. Kepler just parries it to Souček. 2-1 West Ham.
Called it.
Course.
Just called it.
It's just so frustrating because Chelsea played so well on the start, and now we're fucked it all in one moment there. Good delivery from Emerson. Rice is offside.
No, Silva's playing him.
No, Souček's on. But I want Rice checked. And VAR are checking. Declan Rice is offside there. Oh, he might just be ruled on by Badiashile's arm.
Badiashile's playing him on.
Or maybe even Chilwell.
Story of our season.
No.
They're checking Ben. It's Mason Matt. No, it's either Ben Chilwell or Mason Matt.
Ben Chilwell. The sleeve. Let's have a look here. I think he's offside from the naked eye. I don't know what they're currently deciding. We can praise the VAR gods they come up with some sort of conclusion in the next hour. But he's off. He is miles off.
I don't know, that's the angle deceiving us, though. I don't know. We're waiting for the lines to be drawn on.
He's so far offside.
I think it's the angle it's doing. Still checking. Look. Stop zooming in and put the lines on.
That's what they did. I don't know what's going on, but that's well offside.
If they now tell Craig Pawson to go and look at it, I'll be furious. I think they're working out where to draw the line from for Chelsea. And that's the problem. They don't know where to draw it from Mount's elbow or Chilwell's elbow. He's offside.
He's offside. It's obvious, though. That's what I'm saying. It was so obvious. Goal chalked off.
Is a massive let-off.
A let-off Chelsea, but equally, we couldn't defend from that. They were offside.
Let's just say that.
How were we supposed to deal with that?
You can't defend the cheat.
Chelsea can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Massive let-off.
And the Chelsea fans buzzing, and they're very much showing the West Ham fans what they think of that being chalked off.
Well, now we have 6 minutes for Chelsea to try and find a winner, or for West Ham to try and find a winner,
or for neither side to find a winner.
Will we find a winner?
We don't know, but stay tuned. Gallagher.
What's he doing? Oh, my foot's got pinned.
Silva. No, I'm just incredibly thingy that we're going to concede.
That's alright. Just get VAR to check.
Silva. To a Kefa now. But what took them so long is what they kept zooming into the picture. I could tell you it was offside instantly. As soon as I saw a replay.
God, Silva. On the line.
Reece James. Chilwell. Knocks it back. Badiashile.
That is the first time in about 3 years I've seen Reece James and Chilwell play past to each other. Genuinely.
We still have not seen Reece James, Kante and Chilwell play together since the first game of the season.
When was the last time that Reece James passed the ball to N'Golo Kante?
I don't know.
And then
First game of the season.
Then passed the ball to Ben Chilwell. Reece James. Here he is. He's at Gallagher. He does that. Ziyech. He's going to cut inside. Wow, shock. Reece.
Conor Gallagher.
1-2 amount. This is good football.
Ziyech.
Cuts inside. Delivers. Flicked
on and it's headed away by Kehrer. Falls to Reece James. Chelsea keeping this
out
alive.
Ziyech.
Hakim Ziyech delivered and
that's
headed
it.
away by
That's
Ben
massive.
Johnson.
Ben Johnson flying. Silva.
Can he get this forward?
Oh,
Felix, someone gets
Mount.
tumbled down in the box.
Mount push Havertz over.
Reece wants to cross. It's good from Flynn Downs.
Cross it in.
But now Downs stuck in this corner.
What's he doing? What is Reece doing?
2 hands on the back. He should know better than that, Reece James.
Being an idiot.
Very randomly aggressive. So obvious.
Souček was also offside.
Yeah, well, no, because it doesn't matter. It's when Rice flicks it on, doesn't he? He wasn't when Rice heads it, though.
But how have they taken the line to draw that? Oh,
4 minutes remaining.
It's been a long game to catch
4 more minutes. Make sure to get your thoughts in chat, people. Do you think there will be a late goal? 18 votes in the poll in chat. 61% with Chelsea. 28% West Ham. Only 11% as it stands would be correct. Shout out that 11%. Absolutely smashed it. Silva. Cross to Badiashile. Back to Silva. Reece. Gallagher. James now back to Enzo. Enzo opens his body and looks for Chilwell. Fernandes now. Gallagher. Has he got an option forwards? Ziyech loses out to Ben Johnson. Badiashile. Enzo Fernandez. Conor Gallagher.
3 minutes.
Reece James can cross. Goes to Ziyech. Back to Reece. It's a big challenge from Emerson. He's been superb today.
Brilliant. He's really
And
good.
barring any major thing in the last 10 minutes, he's definitely going to be up for man of the match. Oh, I said last 10, there's only 7 minutes of additional time. But
We've got a few though.
for 2 minutes, we've seen VAR take an hour to draw a line, so we might have a fair bit of added time here. Silva. Back to Kepa.
2 minutes to go. Chelsea need to go.
I really hope there's a Chelsea goal on the horizon, but it doesn't feel like there is.
From a West Ham point of view, this is a really good point. From a Chelsea point of view, it's poor. That's a good point.
Chilwell gets it forward.
Mount.
Oh,
what's he coming out? To Havertz. Shoot, man! What are you doing?
Gallagher!
Oh,
it's such a weak effort that Fabianski can get across to it.
I mean, why
what
are
they claiming? Handball.
Handball. I don't know who. Yeah,
yeah, he's a handball. A stone wall.
He just palmed the
He's
ball.
saved by Souček.
He saved
that's
it.
a pen.
He saved the ball. He's saved the shot.
If this does not get pulled back, I'm baffled. VAR needs to wake up because that right there is a penalty. Souček has just saved. Leather it out of play and get VAR on the scene because that's a penalty. I've just watched Souček make a save.
It doesn't matter how close it is to his body. He has saved the shot. Wow.
Pawson, wakey.
No, it will be too late now. The VAR officials would have pulled up. Now they're in a fight.
Maybe that'll let the VAR officials have a look at that.
Saved that.
That's a save.
Saved it. Genuinely, that is a better save than I've seen Ketter make today.
Is VAR? Does that have a point? Because how we've not been given a penalty is beyond me.
Because I watched Thomas Souček say, literally, if he's in goal, we're applauding that as a save. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Because there's
absolutely
I understand,
unbelievable.
like sometimes it's too close to the body, or it's the hand that's supporting him, but it's the fact that it saved the shot.
That's not unavoidable.
Bowen,
that's
corner.
deliberate.
As I say, his hand he definitely can move his hand there.
You know, he thought he'd won it for West Ham. He's just kept West Ham in it,
As I say,
saving it with his hand and doesn't get
5
penalised for it.
minutes
5
of added
minutes of
time.
extra time. Maybe that'll be long enough for VAR to work out how to,
For United,
do their
the
job.
game was over. And they still pulled it back.
The problem is Chelsea players are still complaining to the ref about the handball. It's not going to get pulled back now.
That is a foul. Brilliant. From Ben Chilwell.
The problem is Ben Chilwell's still complaining. We want a penalty.
Was this a foul?
But what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What's the referee? I don't think they can pull it back now, can they?
No.
So
But
that's stupid.
If you can pull it back for United after the full-time whistle's gone, I'm sure you can. But yeah, all eyes on Craig Pawson. The cameras are all on him. He's had an absolute shocker today, from both teams' point of view, really.
Yeah, he's been poor.
And now West Ham got a really good free kick in a dangerous area to try and get a late winner here in stoppage time. Just like they did last year.
Souček's going to score this, and it's going to be with his hand.
Oh yeah,
It's a story of his hand.
If he volleys the ball into the goal, I'm sure they give it.
Emerson over this.
Oh, this is going in. I'm just sensing
Yeah.
it's going in. Ball in.
Headed away by Benoit Badiashile. And now Chelsea can break. Ziyech's not going to be getting away on the counter there, though, is he? Ben Johnson zips back home.
Havertz putting the pressure on.
That won't matter.
Fabianski goes long. Still time for either side to find a winner.
Thiago Silva
Big
beats
Ederson Silva.
Ings in the hair. Gallagher gets it forwards.
Ziyech's not going to win that. Gallagher's just headed it off. Potter's
We've
not
lost
happy.
all of our forward presence as soon as we took off Mudryk and Madueke for
Yeah.
Mount and Ziyech. It's amazing the difference. It's like night and day, the contrast between the performance with, how the confidence I have going forward in attack when you've got Madueke and Mudryk and the confidence I do with Mount and Ziyech.
But yeah, as I said, Chelsea is a very frustrating draw. West Ham is a brilliant point. And, again, opens the door to teams like Liverpool and Villa to, pull ahead.
No. Havertz plays that forward. Fixture tries to take it in his stride, doesn't come off.
Makes
Brilliant that from
race for
Thiago
Europe
Silva.
A lot harder.
Yeah, we should have had a penalty and bury that. Every
Should have
other
won
team
today,
around us gets that.
Should have won today. Even without that decision, should have won today. But again, costly defending and not good enough really going forward. I mean, West Ham defended well, but you've got to unlock a defence because that's what the big teams do. 2 minutes, Soufal long throw.
Get that gone. Thiago Silva's up in the air.
Souček keeps it alive. Gallagher gets it gone. Soufal puts it back in.
Forwards. Reece tries to get there.
He hacks it clear.
Yeah. And now Felix. I don't know. Ben Johnson heads it
Ben
out.
Johnson just come wally out. I think
2
this is the
minutes.
game,
Chelsea
I'll be
pinned
honest.
in their own
I
half.
think this will be the game. I think BT going to manage Enzo Fernandez.
Which is fair. He's been brilliant.
Yeah.
But, for me, it's him, Felix, or Emerson.
But again, with a minute and a half to go, we're drawing the West Ham away.
Oh
and we
my
pass around the
God,
back and
Gallagher.
Gallagher's been just careless.
Well, it's not even him. The ball's been zipped to him by Reece, and he obviously can't break down because it's Conor
There
Gallagher.
we go. Thank you, Lino. Ref didn't give it.
A minute to play.
I think it's going to be a draw.
Well, my fear it's just going to be even worse.
Yeah. Reece James, a minute to go. Why is there no urgency? It's the problem. We don't look like
It's
we
it
want to
forward.
go score. That's our throw.
That is a Chelsea
Keep going.
throw.
Where's the ball? Someone get the ball. Why are you kicking? Just take it, Ziyech. Never mind.
Reece, Havertz. Back to Reece James. Throws it back down the line. Silva. Cross to Enzo. Badiashile. Chilwell. Badiashile. Plays it forward. Havertz tries to get the flick on. Tries to get it to João Felix, but Keira clears. Gallagher.
I think
Right.
enough for West Ham. Enzo wins it back though, but he loses it, and Hackley by Souček, and that. I think that'll be that.
Silva. Reece James. Back to Thiago Silva. Benoit
a few
Badiashile
fouls,
got to
though,
go
so
long
good.
now.
No, he's playing the whistle.
Wow.
Yeah.
So knowing we didn't just play that forwards.
Wow.
But yeah, Chelsea will be frustrated by a point away at West Ham. West Ham elated with any points they could pick up against top 10 sides at this point of the season. But it's another disappointing result. Promising start to the game. João Felix looks electric. It was a good goal. Enzo Fernandez, a beautiful ball in, but conceded through sloppy mistakes in the second half. Wasn't good enough for the first 15 minutes, and as soon as you start to make the changes, Chelsea only got worse, really. It's a disappointing result. I will go, since Sky went Enzo, I'll go João Felix. I mean, if there's three players for me, Felix, Fernandez and Emerson, all fantastic, and you could pick any of them, but I'm going to go for João Felix to go score.
You go on Felix, I'll go Emerson, because I just can't give it to a Chelsea player after that game.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think Felix did anything wrong with that. Enzo, really.
But Emerson looked really good. Obviously, took the goal well when he put in an all-round good performance. Now Craig Paul's down a song and laugh with everyone. Brilliant. Yeah. That's good. If I was why is he laughing at people?
Chin him, please.
As I say, if I'm Potter or a Chelsea player, I'm getting in his ear and I'm going to go at him rather than laughing with him.
So there's a lot that in about 22 minutes, Mason Mount got a 5.8 rating.
22 minutes.
Gallagher 6.3, Ziyech 6.3, Chilwell solid 6.8. But I mean, Havertz, I don't think he did that well today. I think Havertz struggled as well.
Why did we see Fofana come on? We saw what he did against Fulham.
Why we had another sub in the bag as well, and why we just chose to bring off both Madueke and Mudryk, I can't quite understand.
That's a poor point. Liverpool 2 points on 2 games in hand. Aston Villa, if they win,
and Kepa obviously at fault for the goal. Same for Reece James. He should really have been Mark Emerson Palmieri at the back post. But other than that,
shocking refereeing performance.
Yeah, but that's predictable. It's the Premier League.
Not a great way to start the Premier League weekend.
No, we're not going to be covering much more Premier League, but we will be back on Monday. Off this game, we've got the Merseyside derby and then we've got Arsenal City. But we're back on Monday for the Merseyside derby. Tuesday we've got Champions League. Wednesday we've got a double up with a guest. And Thursday back for the Europa League. So, sorry we're not on your screens tomorrow, but join us all through the week for some brilliant content. But that is everything from today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next time.